All right, man. I would have started a lot sooner, but I've been trying to get this dog situated. Um, it's not my dog, really. It's my wife's dog. This little broad be barking all the time. Here, get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Come on. Come on. So, y'all bear with me. I'm trying to get this. Shout out to everybody that's going to catch the playback. I'm your host, the Black Horseman, also known as Black Horseman Promotions. We about that true media life over here. You know, if you like hearing the truth, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell. You know what I mean? Subscribe and hit the bell. And you're gonna get this true fire, you know. I ain't gonna say 7 days a week, but a good amount of time throughout the year. You're gonna get this real boxing talk, this true media, you know what I'm saying? And 2019, we discovered that truth is the new hate. So that's the that's what it is, man. Like my nigga LTBA say, that's how we come. You know, we gotta keep hating because truth is the new hate. You know, the last thing I want to be is like any of these fake Bamas out here. Them niggas saying Bamas. What the fuck that shit mean? I don't know, but it sound good. Right. But salute. I gotta try to give my shout outs. I'm always forgetting somebody and shit when I shout out people. Let me start from the originals, man. Shout out to Angel Santos. Shout out to Samuel Shaw. No Name Rose. Charles D. Jaguar Black. That's my originals, man. Oh, Unbiased, Biased Boxing Talk. IOTBA Boxing Talk. So yeah, I'm trying to stay in the timeline. Let's see. Red Glove Militant. Flame on 24. One Two Kid. Then we got Rocket Strike. We got who else? Low key. I'm always leaving out somebody. Even to the trolls that come on, El Jefe and Jamal Wright. You know, you come to the platform, I gotta acknowledge you. Feel me? If you brave enough to hit that link and just chop it up and speak the realest boxing talk with us, you know. Because if you're not gonna come with the realest, we're gonna just body you. But at the end of the day, it's just boxing talk. You're not gonna get a threat. Nobody gonna run up on you. Nobody's gonna show up with their pistols over no goddamn boxing talk. You know, you'll get your ass bodied on live stream, nigga. That's how we come. You know, you get your ass fire roasted, fucking around with the UGC and coming with the fake shit. And I want to say this, man. I notice I got certain people, subs, right? They only want to show up when you say some shit that they disagree with. You're not my real solid true media subs. You know, I'll tell you that straight up. And I told y'all from the beginning when I started this channel. Because a nigga like me, nigga, I'd already touched over 13K subs. So I know what that feel like. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. I started this fucking channel, okay, because I want to speak, like I've always have, speak the realest shit when it pertains to boxing. And if you ain't down with that, I don't want you sub. You know what I mean? I'm not here to fucking massage your emotions over a goddamn man, another fucking fighter that gets paid millions of dollars who don't even know you. Okay? Wouldn't even probably hang out with your dumb ass. But a lot of y'all put your heart and emotions on the line for niggas that would never kick it with you. Never. Okay? And if I ain't ever even kicked it with a nigga, why the fuck am I gonna go all out of my way, threaten niggas and be sad and emotional and miserable and in my feelings over what somebody else is talking about when I don't even kick it with the nigga? He don't give me no money. I ain't never nothing with the nigga. Okay? This is an era of clout. Motherfuckers just want some notoriety for something or someone. You know, I'm the nigga that hung out with this guy. Like, guys think that's something cool. Okay. They just want to be, and if that's their ticket, their meal ticket, right? That person is their meal ticket. When you attack or criticize that person, they have to attack you because you like, no, you're talking about my meal ticket. You're criticizing my meal ticket, my shine, my ego. Then on the other side of the pond, you're going to find that motherfucking UGC, nigga. UGC. If you don't know about it now, you're going to know about it eventually. UGC is where it's at. You know, it ain't going to be no realer platform. Just telling you, dog. I've been on this platform on YouTube for some goddamn years, nigga. For some years, put in a lot of work. Have my motherfucking channel hacked. Had one of the hottest channels, nigga. This ain't no boasting and bragging. I just seen the numbers. I just seen the fucking response. You know, I didn't know what I know what I touched. So when I see all these other guys still struggling to get whatever, 3 subs, 4,000 subs, whatever, I'll be like, okay, look, I wish you nothing but the best. You know, but a lot of these niggas that hate on me ain't even touch my level at all. That's why I look at them like, bro, just focus. You got a channel to focus on. You need to grow, right? You need to build up more donations, right? You need to fucking leave UGC name out your mouth, okay? I know this shit. I know the game. I know how you niggas move. But if you got a problem with the UGC, just stay on your platform with the videos and just be mad. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't understand people that just get upset by how other people think, how other people live. I can give two shits, nigga. I'm living my life. Niggas I fuck with is living their life. Okay? But we're gonna get into these topics, man. Nobody care about this boogeyman shit no more, man. Nobody cares about it. You look at all these guys in boxing that try to use this, and I'm gonna get to the chat in a second, y'all. My bad. But you look at these guys in boxing that have ran with this boogeyman mentality. Look at these niggas now. All these so-called boogeymen, right? Just to show you that that's a very unsuccessful approach to anything you do. Because you're going to get eventually exposed for what you really are. Okay? And that's what we've been seeing. All these so-called boogeymen in boxing got exposed to not be that. Okay? Boogeymans used to chase after everybody. They was trying to destroy and kill everybody, terrorize everybody. Now the boogeymans have nose rings, chokers, anklets, okay, ducking fades, business talk, wrong side of the street, and whatever else. Okay, you don't have enough views. Okay, we don't like the way your team is treating you. Okay, the head wasn't meant to be hit. We lose our lives in that ring. Facts. But when I see a guy who hits harder than almost anybody I've ever seen, talking about his own life being lost, when you talk about taking a life, I got to look at you like, yeah, he is not what we thought he was. Okay, he's not. And I come over here and say that shit on the UGC, my platform, right? And niggas got to come over here hating, right? And the one thing, this is what niggas cannot say. Do you ever see Black Horsemen on all of these so-called niggas that's competition? Do you see me on their channels, in their comments, hating on them? Do you? Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. Do you ever see the UGC boxing channel on any of these other channels that's hating, that got such a problem and troll the UGC so much? Do you ever see UGC boxing channel on their channels? All in their fucking comment section, talking all kind of shit. Don't worry, I'll wait. It just show you what it is. These niggas is watching me. They focused on the UGC. I don't know what they got going on. Niggas tell me about it. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Interesting. Oh, is that what they're talking about? Oh, okay. Well, we doing our thing, UGC. It's simple over here. It's simple. Okay. Yeah, I may have associated with some of you niggas in the past, but life goes on. Things move forward for some people. But some niggas is still standing still in a pile of doo-doo. Let me get to the comments. Shout out to LTBA. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even got to say UGC is the motherfucking best, you know, because I'm humble about this shit. But if niggas fuck with this shit and they realize what it is, what's understood ain't got to be talked about. Feel me? That's how I move with it, nigga. I know we got the heat. I know that, you know, so I don't even compare us to anybody else because we doing our shit. We doing our shit. We ain't thinking about nothing else but us. You know, if you ain't with us, you on the other side. Best of luck. Shout out to Tim W. Repping the UGC and the NBBC. Salute. Shout out to LTBA, man. Sammy Shaw says, the only boogeyman I see is the UGC, NBBC, IBFP, LTBA, Speaking My Sports Talk, Bruce fucking Vane, and True Media, and that's the fact. I don't even claim the status of boogeyman because like I explained, we seen that approach does not work. It's a very unsuccessful blueprint. You know, look at Deontay Wilder. Look at Errol Spence. Aren't these guys being chased now? Aren't these guys turning down big fights? Okay, then. Just saying. I'm going to look at the result, not the gossip. I'm going to look at the actual facts. Shout out to my nigga Angel Santos. Actual facts, Angel Santos. We're going to look at the actual facts. What was at the bottom of the result? Underground going to catch it. We're like, oh, okay, that's what happened. Oh, that's what he is. Oh, this is what it really is. Because we're just going to look down. We're going to get down to the root of the motherfucking shit. And we're going to figure it out. We're going to know what it is. You know? Tim says, show some love for Black and hit the like button. Or hit the other button if y'all don't agree. A nigga like me ain't forcing you to agree with nothing I say. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nobody everybody is free thought, free thinking over here. You know? But we're gonna deal with real shit. We're gonna deal with facts and the truth. Okay? We're not here trying to put up monetized lies. That ain't how we move over here. Okay? Shit, we can monetize some truth. I ain't monetizing no damn lies. I can't do it. You know, I ain't built like that. I got integrity. So I'll let you know off top. You know, I don't fuck with non-integrity ass niggas. Niggas that is just so comfortable spitting lies every day. Like a nigga know he getting ready to spit a lie. You know, the motherfucking nerves set in and they realize like, fuck, I know I'm about to lie. And these niggas just overcome the nerves over time because they just lie so fucking much. The motherfucking restriction that's supposed to just tell you, look, nigga, hey, you really built on integrity, but you about to say something out of line, you know? So these niggas ain't even lined up with themselves with all the shit that they doing. These niggas out here just putting out bullshit and lies. They making a whole fucking operation off the shit. Lying. You know? Lying. I'm just sitting back like, for what? What's the purpose of lying for? Oh, okay, for profit. Monetize lies. That's just how it is out here. Facts. Shout out to DT3. Boogeymen don't turn down big fights. Where they do that at? Okay, what type of movie, scary movie did you walk into? Freddy, right? Freddy is out here murking everything. As soon as nigga fall asleep, nigga, you out of here. Shanked up, burnt up, whatever it is, right? Then one day he go into a nigga's dreams and shit. And the nigga stand up to him like, nigga, what? It don't matter, homie. You feeling froggy? Leap, nigga. Whatever you want to do. What, Freddie just gonna just turn it, just fold his cards, nigga, just off the top? Like, okay, fuck, this nigga stood up to me, man. Fuck this shit. God damn it. Fuck this Nightmare on Elm shit, nigga. I'm moving. I'm about to move off the block. Like, is that what the Boogeymans do? I was raised in the 80s. Like, what the fuck? What, nigga? You gonna have to really show me you a boogeyman for that shit. Because coming where I'm from, nigga, we're gonna scrap or we're gonna get them pistols. It is whatever it is, you know. So I don't care about the boogeyman shit. That is an unsuccessful blueprint. Shout out to Red Glove. He said a lot of boxers ducking Vada. Yeah, you know. That's another reason why we the most hated. We talk about niggas that been ducking Vada like forever, ever. Like on God and them. Forever, ever, 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 ever. Hate that motherfucking, when they see that letter V, these niggas sprint. It don't have to be even associated with Vada. If they see the initial V, or they out of there. They gone. They out of there. Facts, YC. That's why I said I don't even want the title. Like, if that's what a person perceives, hey, that's just what y'all perceive. You know? Hey, man, the niggas I'm fucking with, dog, like, I know these niggas is monsters. I know that. But they good people too. They good monsters, man. They good people, but they some monsters you fuck with. I'm just saying. They are. Them type of niggas I fuck with. Real cool ass niggas, but they will murk you in a second. They don't even, like, if it's war, it's over for you. But if we cool, nigga, it's cool. Like, them the coolest niggas you want to fuck with. Just don't cross them. Don't cross them ever. You know, because they ready for that. So good. DT3 says the WBC says they're not fucking with Vada. Oh man. All right. Let me drop the link. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, man, this shit ain't just about me. You know? I didn't put in my work, nigga. I didn't been put in my work. So if you don't know who I am, hey, you just don't know who I am. You know, you'll find out. But this is about my other niggas. All my homies that's rocking with this underground community, bro. You know? If you fuck with this underground community, man, this home, nigga. You my peoples. You my peoples. You know? Different. It's different over here. Different. Shout out to John Dealey in the chat. John Dealey says Joel Diaz claiming Ortiz is the boogeyman after he turned down $7 million to fight AJ. Right. Thank you for bringing him up. Ortiz is another one this year. Or just he was claimed as the boogeyman, and then what did he get him? When somebody stood up to him, AJ offered that nigga $7 million. He declined. 3 belts, bruh. 3 belts, right? More money than you ever seen. And he declined it. Where they do that at? Your old ass, knowing you got whatever heart problems and shit, you need all the money you can get, fam. With your 63 years old ass.
Man.
Shout out to the homie. 3.
Man, what's up with the homie, bro? What's going on, bro? I see you be having some similar problems out here.
With what?
Yeah, like motherfuckers out here, they come to our videos and talk that shit. And then as soon as we come live like this and we like, hey, well, you more than welcome to come, you know, test a nigga mantle. Now all of a sudden nigga hear crickets. Fuck is going on?
I mean, hey, I don't even think about them, bro. I just dropped the link. These niggas want to be froggy one day. Let's get it. Let's get it.
But
it's nothing.
But I seen the video. I'm gonna put it in my community page for you to see, bro. With Marcio Suleiman talking about, he was like, we don't trust Vada, and it's like, wait, whoa.
Wait,
Hold
wait,
up.
wait, 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 wait. Say that one more time.
Marcio Suleiman, however you pronounce that fucking Mexican name.
Mauricio.
He Mauricio Suleiman has a
Mm.
video either on it's either on Boxing Social or it's on Fight Hype, where he was talking shit about Vada, how Vada is basically pointless, ain't no point in Vada, all this shit. And then he was like, "Well, what's Vada? You know, we don't trust Vada, but y'all pay Vada though. Like y'all pay Vada is the people that y'all pay to drug test these fighters randomly, and now all of a sudden you saying fuck Vada.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook up. I'm pretty
So
sure
who
what
the
you're
fuck is
saying.
UCAT? Who is UCAT to Vada then?
Nothing,
Since
bro.
we can't find Dillian White's B sample, maybe UCAT got that bitch. So who the fuck is UCAT?
They're corrupt. They already got exposed by what's the heavyweight? Eric. What was his fucking last name? Deontay Wilder stretched him,
Molina?
and
Talking about Eric Molina?
Eric Molina already exposed UConn. He got banned he got his boxing license suspended for almost like 2 years because of UConn framing him.
Mm.
So he already exposed him in the video. So I already know what it is with UConn. They already let Billy Joe get exemptions with using the goddamn oxylofrene. And then when Vada busted him, he was on some shit like, well, I didn't know I couldn't use this. UConn lets me use it, and UADA lets me use it. And basically, he just exposed all of them by saying this shit. So
wow.
It just let everybody know, like, oh, y'all niggas to be no wonder Billy Joe can be 190, and then in 2 months, then they can just burn back down to fight weight. You know what I'm saying? Have a hella energy because he juiced like a motherfucker. Yeah, he was juicing like a motherfucker using oxylofrene. So they been got it exposed. So the mere fact that if the WBC is going to say that they trust UConn or Divide, like it's just like let me know that they're opening up the gate for PEDs. Like they like fuck this clean sports shit. I'm telling you, dog. Hey, I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but look, that's what they trying to do. They trying to open up the door for that. You know, I've been watching this shit. They started with the to really kind of open the door with it with Keith Pacquiao. That was a start. I was like, oh, okay.
And they was like, we don't need to take Vada. We don't need no Vada test. We ain't got to take a Vada. Like what?
Come on now, right. That was the sacrifice right there. Keith was the whole sacrifice for that whole operation to come, and then slip Earl and Sean under the radar while that shit was going on. Nobody even questioned them because of what Keith did, and then now you got the little other shits that's been going on with the WBC shit slipping under the radar. Like they trying to usher, and then we seeing Canelo go to 175 and look bigger than damn near Kovalev, and I'm like questioning what kind of.
Hey, and I said that on your last stream. I said if Canelo walks down Kovalev, he juice.
Bro, and I'm like, okay, and then I'm questioning what kind of exemptions did you get by being a franchise? Do you still got to be VADA tested, or can you just do your own thing? Because you going, I mean, you talk about PEDs helps you go up and down in weight, no problem, right? That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Angel Santos.
Yo, what's good, my bros?
What's happening with you, dog? What's happening?
Not much, man. Not much. What y'all talking about right now?
This VADA shit.
Go ahead, DC. Go ahead.
This VADA shit and how WBC Marcio Suleiman was talking about that he can't trust VADA and all the shit. It's a video on Fight Hype or Boxing Social. I'm gonna put it on my community page. Show y'all that Marcio Suleiman shitted on VADA.
I think that's a deflection. It's a deflection tactic because he knows he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course he gonna place the blame on VADA and all the other.
Well, Angel, explain for people that don't know, including me, what did he fuck up on?
Pretty much, the franchise belts. All this shit, and to deflect off the heat that he's getting from everyone, from all sides, from the franchise belts.
Well, what was that? What would that have to do with VADA though?
I got everything to do with VADA because, okay, like he puts like the franchise champions and stuff, like they can never lose the belts. So you mean to tell me if your franchise champion fail a drug this and third, they don't lose the belt, they stay the franchise champion forever? That's how he made it seem. You know what I'm saying? And it's bullshit. You know. And it's not just him though. It's not just the WBC. It's the WBA. It's all of them. You know, the only one that's real, kind of, that really puts their foot, the fighter's foot to the fire is the IBF for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
he's trying to deflect and distract that he can't trust Nevada because he came up with these belts and he's getting this backlash. So he got to use a tactic
But did
to
somebody
to
ask him about
draw
Vada? Why would he
attention.
even say that? Who asked him about Vada?
I have no clue. I have
Oh,
no
okay,
clue.
because I'm just out of loop on that. Like, what was the whole? Why was even Vada brought up to him, and why would he even throw them under the bus? Like, I don't even get it.
I think it was because
Was this
like
complete
what
clenbuterol
he
shit with
said
them two fighters recently?
Clenbuterol and
right.
Tyrone Strong had got caught pissing dirty. We all know because he ended up taking a masking agent, and I think I said this too on one of your live streams, Black. The masking agent that Tyrone Strong took was birth control, female birth
What the
control.
fuck?
Birth control.
He
Yeah,
got nipples now and
yeah.
shit.
I heard of
Wow,
that.
this nigga.
I heard of that. Some dudes do that.
It's a masking agent for PEDs.
Yeah,
He
they
took
take
some
it. They,
birth
they
control
take they
purpose.
take the, they take that, and then they take a prenatal vitamin too, along with that.
Yep.
You
They
know what I
get
mean?
they like you say, Black. They getting real moist in this ring, boy.
Yeah,
They getting
real
real.
moist, and they growing titties. They balls is turned into ovaries. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? This is the end
He
times,
said
man.
ovaries.
They
Are,
taking
are, are,
female pills.
are we seeing
They
these
taking
so? Are
hormone
we seeing
pills.
these? Are we seeing these so-called masculine men turn into females right in front of our eyes or some shit? Fuck.
Man, I mean, they got to take this feminine shit just to mask the PEDs they take it.
Mm,
Oh, and
mm.
let me say this real quick. I wanted to bring this up because I'm hearing a lot of stupid shit that in a way got exposed. That's the stupidest shit.
That was a
You
good
Why
know,
fucking
like
fight.
he just be in a tough fight, bro? Why he just couldn't have been in a tough fight with a
in a
top
tough
opponent
Two
like a
with
two
Noni?
top
with
champions, champions going at it, in which he
you know
won.
what I'm
That
saying?
was
Exactly,
it.
Like and
exactly.
then and then to not only that to say a old fighter Nonito on there was in there in tip top shape. You know, like he's
Yeah,
been getting better and better every year, and it just takes away from the accomplishment of Nonito Donaire. So when you say Inoue got exposed, you saying that Nonito Donaire ain't shit.
mm.
See what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
it's
I
bullshit,
mean,
man.
it kind of
But
puts me, remind me a little bit of the Thurman Pacquiao. I mean, like,
yeah, man.
anyway, it was kind of like the Pacquiao, and then your boy Donaire is kind of like the Thurman, like coming at him, being game in there, but it's just too much power, too much speed. And it almost seemed like anyway had more experience, but Donaire is older and been in the ring longer. But that motherfucker can
Nah,
fight, man.
but I mean, you could tell the inexperience of
You in a bad
those
area,
early
Angel.
rounds.
You in a bad area, bro.
Um,
Hey, real
yeah,
quick though, 1-2 kid, what's happening?
What's going on? What's going on, Black man? I had to touch down because you touched down on my live chat. DT3, Angel Santos, all the UGC. Shout out to everybody out there, man. True Media. That's what we do. Man, this
Hey, real.
WBC shit is bullshit.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna get your thoughts on that in a second. Hey, I want to do this real quick. If I see a notification while we live and it's a new sub, I'm gonna just shout you out. Real Talk 90, salute to you, bro. For subbing, welcome to UGC. Go ahead and jump in the chat, man, if you see the live stream. But welcome aboard. But yeah, man, what's your thoughts on this WBC, bro?
Man, they looking for a way out, man. You know they are, man. You know they looking for
Way out of what though?
a way out of their bullshit. Because it started with that cycling, that 6 week. Oh, they brought Vada in way too late. But everybody knows you can cycle that shit out of your system.
Which
You
fight?
know what's that?
Which fight did they have this cycling thing?
Didn't what, what fight was it where they did it? But it was only for 6 weeks, and then they
What?
immediately yeah, and then they cut it off, and they're just like right now they're just looking for escape. They just looking
Man,
to
we
get
gotta
out.
find out which fight that was. I'm like,
Yeah, I
I didn't
remember
hear about
hearing
that
it,
shit.
man. Yeah, they did it it was 6 weeks out when they implemented it, and then then they just, and that was it. And it was like, well, what does that matter? You know what I mean? They're still gonna have the effects of that shit, man. They still gonna be on the juice, and it doesn't matter, man. And I just feel like they're slowly backing out of it, and like, well, what do we even need VADA for now? You know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now that we calling that shit out, and everybody's seeing that shit, they backpedaling a little bit.
Now these niggas want to throw them under the bus. Like, what? These niggas has caught so many niggas, like just
Yeah.
left and right. And I mean, if they wasn't so thorough, why is niggas ducking them? Right? Why is niggas ducking VADA if they not so good at what they do?
That's
Right?
why
And
they
I know
ducking
that
them.
I'm like, now WBC president is throwing the VADA under the bus. That those same independent doping agency you've been using all of this time, which has been, that was the best thing about the WBC, was that they had the VADA Clean Box program. To me, like, damn, they keep at least stand on these niggas' head. And it's that type of factor, like, damn, I can't juice. If I juice, them niggas could show up at any time. I don't know when they coming. And it's just that in the back of your head, you don't know when. So
And that's what made them so great, because they were so random. Like, you didn't know when them niggas was coming. You in the gym, working out, chilling, ain't seen them niggas in a month. All of a sudden, they pop up 6 o'clock in the morning on your dog ass. Like, wake up, nigga, piss in his cup.
Right. Yeah. You just don't know. So that factor alone is a deterrent just for somebody to do PEDs in the WBC.
Exactly.
But now it's like, y'all seriously throwing them under the bus now? That lets me know, like, Mauricio Suleiman, he on some, he basically gonna go full corrupt mode. He going full corrupt mode now, bro. Money.
Like, how you get fired for doing your job? Like, I don't get it.
What's the most fucked up thing about it is, we're gonna have to count on these fighters to do it themselves, you know. And what's fucked up about that is, they're gonna know the guy on the other side of them is on the juice, and it's gonna be an unfair advantage.
Think about them other fighters, you know, on the yeah. I mean, but no, we gotta look at this. Where does VADA fall at now? If the WBC
I think it should be implemented in every organization. I think the boxing fans should call for that shit. Big time. I think it's up to us to really push that shit out there, because we don't know who's fighting.
I mean, it's like we're gonna still know which fighters are staying enrolled in VADA, despite this WBC corruption shit. So, like, and this is why they took the shit off BoxRec, because they was already smoothly setting this shit up, I think. Because when they did that shit, see, look, right under the radar with that Pacquiao, Manny shit, as soon as the Spence Porter training camp started, they took VADA off BoxRec, my nigga. They took this shit off. And I'm like, now you can't even see on BoxRec who's enrolled. You got to actually literally do your own, go to the damn website, and then go down through the list and see who is there. But it was easier through BoxRec. You know what I mean?
So you look at all the boxers. You ain't got to look at every fucking athlete under VADA.
You just go to the athlete, and it'll let you know right there. If they VADA enroll, it'll say VADA Clean CBP enroll. That's what it'll say. And if it didn't say VADA CBP, I knew off top, oh, these niggas ain't enrolled. But now you don't know who's enrolled or not unless you actually go onto the website or go onto the actual Twitter page where they'll post, we welcome such and such fighters back into our program for that whatever upcoming fight.
Wow.
But other than that, like, niggas is like, to the casual world, they don't know who being tested and who not. They just focus on fights.
First this franchise shit, now this, man. God damn.
I mean, it's just crazy, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Samuel says the WBC annual budget for the program dictates that only somewhere in the region of 5% of enrolled fighters are actually tested by VADA as part of the CBP, and the majority of those tests are urine samples in. Yeah, bro. But at the same time too, that's why fighters like maybe say a J-Rock or who else is like, Dylan White, because he was in a clean boxing program and he was paying for VADA testing per fight, so that him and his opponent is tested.
Wait. He was paying?
Yes.
Dillian was paying out his
Dillian-
pocket?
Out of his pocket so that him and his opponent can be tested. Because like he could be tested through VADA, but if he don't pay for VADA testing for the fight, his opponent can just be doing whatever and no testing.
So you gonna tell me Dillian White is paying for drug testing in his own fights, and he's man, come
That's
on.
why I said it looked like some corruption, because this is a guy who pays for testing every fight and is in the clean boxing program.
So I'm gonna man. It's dirty. I'm gonna pay you to piss dirty.
That's why I said it don't make sense for this nigga to do PEDs if you paying to be tested heavily like this. It don't make sense. That's why I said it's got to be something else there, and they're not providing the B samples, so that kind of confirmed to me like there's some corruption going on. There's some corruption going on, and then a nigga who been pushing heavily VADA, now WBC is throwing VADA under the bus and siding with UCAT, who's been known to show corruption before. Eric Molina just threw him under the bus while all this shit was going on to let everybody know, oh, these niggas corrupt. They want to get money out of these fighters, and when you don't fucking, just give in to what their demands are, these motherfuckers will take your license. You know what I mean? They'll take your license. Like, we pay us this, and everything is clear. If not, nigga, fuck your license, nigga. You ain't boxing. You caught on that type shit.
It's up to us to keep calling them out on that bullshit.
And motherfuckers just allowing this shit to just go down, and it's fighters' careers rely on this. They got families, they can't eat, nigga. That's how they fight. You know, they gotta fight and make that shit happen.
And that's what's shady, man. That's what make it shady. You know these fighters need to fight to live, you know what I'm saying? You know they gotta fight to put food on the table, man. And y'all not trying to fight them because for some old weak ass shit, like y'all finding little punk reasons to not fight these dudes, man. I'm so fed up.
I mean, dog, that's why we be on fire over here, like with this shit, because like we straight up vital or not, because they showing us on a consistent level that these motherfuckers test thoroughly, and they have more stuff on their list that you cannot use. Whereas,
they even caught Canelo.
Right, like I mean, even Gloria Canelo, by them doing their job, what they mad about that shit? That my motherfucking golden child, Canelo, y'all busted him and embarrassed my motherfucking fighter. Mauricio Sulaiman, he out here wearing Saul Canelo Alvarez hats and shit. So I pissed off about that. Like, how dare
when they interrogated about the shit, you know, the WBC be like, survey says, ding, tainted meat. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. We know goddamn well. And Black was just talking about it. They eating the same sandwiches.
Situation. It's like it puts VADA in a fucked up situation because, like, y'all throwing us under the bus for doing our fucking job. Our job is to catch these niggas with shit.
That's what y'all paid us for. It's to catch these niggas.
Yeah, they're getting.
So now that they're doing their job, now that they're doing their job too good, and it ain't about them doing their job too good. It's that these fucking fighters just don't want to do it clean. They just don't want to be clean, you know. So, why hire extreme testing program like that to test your fighters if you gonna be cool with your fighters just doing whatever just to perform at a certain level because it's all about the money on fight night? Like, these niggas.
So fighters are no longer finna be held accountable.
Not on the WBC side. I'm seeing that now. If you a WBC fighter, these niggas can juice, bro. I think it's probably gonna turn into that. If Mauricio Sulaiman is throwing VADA under the bus, because I ain't seen the footage or the article or nothing like that yet. But if that's true, that's what that shit's about to be. That's what that shit's about to be. You ain't gonna hear nothing about WBC fighters being tested. We seen Keith, a nigga who was tested before with VADA, when he said that shit, that nigga started triple talking on a boxing voice. I don't even worry about that kind of stuff. You know, I just worry about the fight. What is you talking about, fam? What is you talking about? You not worried about if a nigga juicing or not?
He ain't gotta take no drug test. He ain't gotta take a drug test. Like, really, nigga, for real?
I'm worried. I ain't worried if he got a bat. If I got one.
Man, that shit, boy. Oh my God, 1-2 when he said that shit, bro. I was like, wait a minute, did I just hear? Did he really say that? You know, people are watching you, right?
Like,
we're listening to you, nigga.
Well,
you know we listening, right?
Hey, shout out to everybody, man, tuning in. Shout out to the whole NBBC, man, UGC, Bruce fucking Vane, IBFP, man. Everybody rocks with this motherfucking movement, dog. It's true media. While C says, if VADA could sanction, they would be so much more useful. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
They don't want them to be.
That's just a perfect world for us, nigga. You know what I mean? Seeing who really is the best in a fair way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Black, we wrong. We wrong, Black. We wrong. We wrong for fighters wanting to not piss dirty, and we wrong for wanting fighters to actually be natural and actually really fight best and really fight the better opponents and not choose to fight people because you don't make enough money. I'm not gonna fight you, Black. You don't make enough money for me to fight you, so I ain't finna fight. Even though you got a world title, you don't make enough money for me to fight you. So I'm not fighting you. And I piss dirty, so and you take clean. You too clean for me, so I'm not fighting you.
Mm-hmm.
That a bitch. Niggas,
bro.
bitch.
And niggas will actually protect a nigga that they know is juicing up with the whole pharmacy in them and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, they will protect these niggas, man. Willing to fucking stand in front of, take a bullet for these niggas. And you know this nigga out here putting something in his body to go in there and kill somebody. With all the deaths we didn't seen this year, bro. Molly Najee said that shit too. Molly Najee said that shit, bro. He was like, you know what, man? With all the deaths we've been having, not saying that a lot of these deaths are caused by PDs, but he said we need to start taking a clean sport more serious because people are losing their lives in there, and PEDs is a major problem in the sport.
Yeah, man.
That's what he said.
It ups their punch resistance, it ups their stamina, they punch and power. And now they got this new shit. Back in the days when they used to be on that shit, if you cut them, they would bleed like pigs. But now they don't. Now they don't.
But you know, but that thing is that PED is a double-edged sword. See, because it might be just what you said, 1, 2. It's gonna help your punch resistance, and it's also gonna be able to help you be able to dish out a lot more. So you could actually be on the end of either one of those. You could be the person to actually literally kill somebody because you just dishing out all this hectic punishment. But you could also draw back from it is because you're able to withstand so much punishment in the moment. You never know, that next day you might not wake up because you was taking punishment you was supposed to take.
Shout out to, I agree with you 100%. I was thinking the same shit. Like, yeah, that's what's so dangerous about it, because you can take so much more, but your brain can't.
Right. Your brain
is getting all the way out of there fucked up. You just off adrenaline and juice.
Yeah.
And once all that juice and adrenaline settle down, nigga, your brain has still got to deal with what the fuck he got to deal with.
Your body stopped producing that testosterone on its own.
Man,
because it's just
you got silly niggas. You got silly niggas out here drinking alcohol after getting their head beat in. Just saying,
dumbest shit in captivity. Dumbest shit in captivity. For real. That's just like when my cousin, he had got shot, and I remember he had got shot, and I remember looking at bro. I was like, bro, you bleeding? He was like, I'm bleeding. It's like, yeah, because the drilling was going so much, pumping so much, he didn't even feel it when he got shot.
Yeah, that's adrenaline. That's what adrenaline do, but add juice with the shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Once they stop using, and they've been using so long, your body stop producing that shit. So they feel everything. It's just like coming down on anything else, I would imagine. You know what I'm saying?
So you basically saying these niggas is basically addicted to the shit. They can't get off.
Well, they can't perform without the shit. And when they do perform, they somewhat lackluster in the way that they be looking.
Facts.
You know, you're like, hey, where's that guy at? Damn, that's not him. And it was like, nah, that was never him, man. That was the juice.
that was the super him, nigga.
That's right.
Activated him, nigga. The juiced him.
That was his cape.
That nigga went to the phone booth real quick on y'all ass.
Yeah, none of these dudes trying to fight like Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Fuck this shit."
And they're like, "That's their kryptonite. They don't want no parts of that shit. They don't want no parts of that. Like, fuck that."
Hey, that's good content right there. Hey, you know that's good content right there, my nigga. 1 2 Kid. I know you do your editing shit. That kryptonite and that Vada shit.
Yeah. Boy. I'm working on some shit too, man. I'm gonna be doing this shit called investigative reports. So everybody tune in, man. This shit gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, we ready. Waiting on it, bro.
Waiting on you. Yeah, man. This Vada shit, this franchise shit, bro. Just how they saying like you can't be undisputed unless you franchise. Like I'm still trying to. They be telling me to watch Showbiz to get clarification from him. I watch Showbiz. Shout out to Showbiz, the adult. I watched this live stream and he was basically saying the belts don't mean shit. In his own way, if you look at it and you cut through the bullshit of what he was saying, basically he was saying the belts really don't mean shit.
Wait, you can't be undisputed.
These niggas have totally aborted mission. Aborted mission, bro.
Yeah.
They Undisputed is no more. That PBC side, they don't care about Undisputed, bro. That's where
No,
that
they
whole
don't.
shit came from. That it came from them. They don't care about it no more. So Undisputed don't matter. WBO don't matter. Let's put some franchises here. Let's just make any kind of belt for any special fighter that we
Because
want
we
to honor.
just want money. It's the money, like you
We just
said,
want
Black.
your money.
What team is it?
We
What
just want
team
your
is
money.
Black? What team
It's
is
the
it,
money
Black?
team. It's the
You
money
already
team.
know. It's the money team.
We know who the money team is. So if it act like money, you know, whatever. They got this same type of behavior, man. So we know you money team ass niggas. We know.
Mhm.
You know.
Like how
I'm not
Leonard
saying.
Leonard Ellis said that Gervonta Davis will beat anybody from 126 to 140, and the nigga ain't even fought at 126.
Or 140.
He can't make one. Wait a minute. Can he make that? Like when's the last time he made weight?
130. He can't
He
even
can
make
make it, but he
130.
probably pass out and shit.
That's one they were saying about Anui stepping up and knocking him out. I was like, I don't know, man. That's a big boy. I was like,
Yeah, Tank big as fuck, bro.
I don't know, man. Take
He play in there with Rico or something, but don't put him in there with Tank. Tank don't hurt that man.
wait. Yeah,
They're
it might
gonna
be
try
a
to make it to where
decapitation.
they're gonna try to make it to where Tank is gonna be like a catch. He gonna have his own weight class.
He gonna
Like
be a
Adrian
franchise
Broner. Adrian
champion.
Broner is undisputed at 44.
He gonna be a franchise champion in no time, man.
Undisputed. 144 champ.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Adrian
Didn't he get his
Broner.
ass whooped by Sean though at 144?
You said
I thought he
what?
got his ass whooped. I thought he got his ass whooped by Sean Porter at 144.
He got beat by Porter and I think it was who was Vargas, Jesse Vargas whooped his ass at 44, and then he keeps he the king at 44.
I wish Jesse Vargas would box more, man. When he was with the Mayweather Club, he was doing a lot of boxing. He used to look real crispy, man. Then he just fell in love with his punch.
Just went trash after he left, I guess.
Yeah, man. He looked real sharp at one point, but then he just kind of like, I don't know, man. He fell in love with his punching power, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, every time we see these fighters go from boxing to just falling in love with one punch, they go downhill, bro.
Yeah,
they go downhill.
Yeah, except Wilder fans. You can't say that to Wilder fans; they'll lose their goddamn minds.
Well, he always been about. He ain't boxing. He what the fuck? He always been just about one punch. That's his bread and butter.
Yeah, I call that motherfucker Thanos. That motherfucker right hand.
To be honest with you, man, like that's a hell of a thing to have, though. Like somebody can have all the skills in the world, and he could just hit you on your top of your forehead.
Yeah, and that shit.
Yep,
he got a pop, man. He got a crazy punch, man.
But that's why they say he pound for pound is because of that one punch, because of that factor.
Yeah,
that's why they say he pound for pound.
That's crazy. I mean,
I can't even.
That's crazy, man.
He gonna really be considered pound for pound when he knock niggas out with all this new Mauricio Suleiman behavior.
Oh yeah,
he like fuck Vada, so ain't no telling how he gonna be. He really gonna probably get that body now.
That's crazy.
If he hit niggas like this already, you know, shit. Since Vada out of the equation,
man, fuck the WBC, man. For real, fuck them.
We said that
they fucking up boxing so bad, man. These motherfuckers is just fucking disgusting.
Terrible. Super terrible.
I'm gonna keep bombing on them. I'm gonna keep bombing these motherfuckers.
All the cheats and ducks is gonna be going flying to goddamn WBC.
I'm gonna get fire.
The cheaters and the duckers. The guys is just the money team ass niggas and the cheating ass niggas.
Yeah.
They gonna all be fighting for WBC belts. You think Tank finna fight Devin after he fight after Devin fight and after Tank fight Gamboa? You think he gonna go right into the Devin Haney fight?
Fuck no.
I don't think so.
Fuck no. Devin Haney he'll get that nigga brain damage.
Yo, look at this comment. It says Deontay Wilder is the most skilled boxer at heavyweight.
Hey, you know what I learned about this, bro? They say that shit because they won't at them. They know good and hell ain't that. They know. Terrell said that. Terrell, come on, Terrell. Terrell be he one of them niggas that come to my shit.
Oh yeah.
He said he the most skilled. He got a hell of a right hand. If he works on his skills, he could go down as one of the greats. But he don't, man. You're delusional, man. His skill set.
I'm gonna tell you right now. 1, 2, and
Terrell, there's the link, bro.
That's what you gonna see him a lot. You say anything about Wilder, you gonna see Terrell.
There's niggas like that they only show up when you say something about their
can't
favorite
agree
fighter.
that he got skills, man. I mean,
Wait a minute.
His skill.
Wait a minute, Terrell. Send the link. Send the link. Terrell been wanting to debate me for God knows how long. Send that nigga the link.
I already sent it.
Send that nigga the link. Come on, Terrell.
Where
you at, Terrell?
What up, fellas? What up?
What's up, D?
What's up, D?
Mm-hmm.
They say what's up, nigga?
Bring your ass in here. You been wanting to debate me for God knows how long. I'll let your boy.
He coming over here with that shit. Like the link just dropped on him. So you can talk about you won't smoke with him over there, but over here we drop links like goddamn barbecues. We dropping links like motherfuckers.
Man, holla at me. I'm on UGC right now, bro. You know this nigga drop links, and I don't do no smoke.
No,
I'm undefeated.
Ain't no chat warriors survive over here. You're gonna have to jump on with that or get clapped.
I'll mute.
Y'all know them chat warriors all around, bro. Y'all know how to.
Yeah, I got that word. Shout out to D. I got that word from D. That nigga love saying them chat warrior shit. I'm like, chat warrior ass nigga. I'll be saying that in my head. Nigga be chat warrior and shit. But
in the chat.
Hey, let me get your thoughts, man. D, on what people are saying about Inoue being exposed, and what was your thoughts about the fight?
Man, I just did a live on that. First off, my thoughts about the fight was that was a fantastic fucking fight, bro. I did live commentary for that fight. I was sleepy as hell, but I did. But man, that fight was outstanding.
You actually was the one that had me actually turn it on. I didn't even know the fight was on. Then I seen you was live. I'm like, oh shit, the fight on? Fucking 5 in the morning and shit.
Yeah. Bro, Black, I don't know if I told you, but I was so fucking sleepy, bro, because I did a live that night, right? Just for the damn mastermind competition, and I stayed up to like 1:37. So I got right back up at 4:40. So that first fight, the Balderas fight, dog, I was so sleepy. I was commentating that bitch like it was annoying and Donaire.
Nah, nigga, on everything. When I turned to it, you was doing the good round by round breakdown, but you was rocking and shit back and forth like you was trying to get relaxed, like you about to fall asleep and shit.
Nah, that rocking shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you what it is because like I told you, 2 of my uncles used to box, right? So when me and my uncle used to watch fights and shit, like I used to do the little backyard matches and shit. So we used to be rocking back and forth like we actually in there. It's like a habit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Like we
that's what it
in there
like,
during
yeah.
the fight. So right. So that's why I'll be doing that. But I think it was a fantastic fight. I think that all of these people with, you know how I am with these stupid narratives, they fucking idiots, bro.
Yo, D.
They're just fucking idiots.
Yo, D. We was doing a live. Black Horseman came in and El Jefe was. He came in there and said he smoked y'all. I was like, yo, I watched the playback, man. I was like, it didn't even seem like he was trying, and he was schooling the shit out of y'all. Like,
exactly, bro. Like easy work. I keep telling him and Jalik, and then Intangible was up there, and I was like, Intangible, much respect to you, my bro, but right now you in the way. Because these 2 niggas here, man, easy work. So Intangible got off, and then I start bodying both of them together. And I have to want to run around talk about something. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I was dying, man.
Yeah, he told me. Hey, real quick. Sorry to interrupt y'all, man. Shout out to Boxing Logics United. I just subbed to you, I think, a day or 2 ago, because of DT3. So shout out to DT3 using his community tab where he can do posts, you know, and things like that. So, you know, that's a good way to promote other channels. So he did that good because I subbed to him. So salute, bro.
Yeah. No
Yeah, I do that for everybody. I got a video coming out for the UGC, man. I got a video coming out for my boy Black Horse, man. Giving a shout out to the UGC, man. Dedication.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's gonna be
I'm just glad
that damn video 1-2 Kid did. That motherfucker was fire, dog. That UGC video. That UGC video he put up.
Man, that shit fire. I actually added that as I added that as a card to one of my videos that I did. I added it as a card and linked it.
Yeah,
shit at the end of the video. Yeah, he
Yeah, I
be
like
having some
that
fire
movie.
content. And he just getting started, so that's what's so crazy about the shit. Like, I
Yeah.
like networking with niggas that's good content creators and speaking that real talk, like my nigga DT3. So,
Hey, once
Man,
you kid, you didn't even really have to tell Black about El Jefe and Jalik. I'm for real, bro,
No,
because I used to
he been
body
bodying
these
them.
niggas on the regular right here on the UGC. So even if Black would have heard that shit, he was like, nah, I got to see this for myself. You know what I mean? Because he would have
This
known these
nigga, this
niggas.
nigga D used to wake up. We used to wake up early in the morning, and he would eat them niggas up for breakfast, like just on top,
Yeah. Straight up, bro.
I told him to
on
hop
top.
on right now. I told him I'd debate him, whatever. I was like, I'll do it right now, man. The link's right there. And he was
Speaking
like,
of
nah.
yes, speaking of the link right there, the link is still there, man. I just posted it again, Terrell. So I mean, if you want to debate, man, just come on, man up, man, the fuck up.
Man, I've been waiting, man. Everybody been waiting to debate me. Everybody has something to say, and I got something to say on my videos and shit. And the only person that had the heart and balls to actually come holler at me is the OG D Jefferson.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
Yeah.
And he proved me wrong. And I say that on the UGC panel that D Jefferson proved me wrong. I ain't ashamed to say the shit.
Yeah, but I mean, even still though, you know what I say about that. It won't really like that, bro. You know, I don't go at
I
you.
know what,
I go
but
at these
it's just
loudmouth niggas, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Not
yeah,
my
but
fellas.
because we talk outside this YouTube shit, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
still, at the same time though, you were the only person that hopped on and was able to prove my video was wrong or the point that I was making wasn't all the way correct. And that's all I was saying to people was that y'all come to my channel, come to my videos and my streams and even the UGC and all the shit, and y'all talk y'all shit, but where we lying at? All y'all doing is saying we haters. Y'all not saying we lying. Y'all just saying we hating, but we hating for telling
Right.
the truth. So where we lying at? Where we
They're
saying
not
that?
countering. They're not countering with no facts. You're just trying to insult a nigga or something, like just slander, just slander.
I'm trying to tell y'all right now, Black Horseman got these niggas shook. Understand this. He got these niggas shook because
Come
it's
on,
just this simple. This man already cold as fucking ice. Black is cold as ice, right? So now he got all of these cats popping up around him. You know, ILTVA, DT3, 1-2 kid, I'm biased, red glove, that's cold too. Man, niggas don't want to fuck with this shit, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog. They don't want to do it.
So
Most skilled though. Most skilled heavyweight really dude is really saying that shit. Like that
that's
just
like,
tells you right there.
y'all
Talented.
keep it at the hardest punching heavyweight. Keep it there.
Yeah. Talented, got gifted. Yeah. Skill wise, you don't know what the difference between skill and talent is. It's like, man, you
Hey,
confused.
shout out to
Yeah,
hey,
man. Just
dropped
keep it
off
there.
while you. My bad.
Oh, it's all good, bro. It's all good. We maintaining while you going, bro. You know what I'm saying? The troops gonna keep the army straight. You know what I'm saying? While the captain go. Yeah.
No niggas know, man. I invite these niggas in. They fucking hold it down, man, for a nigga.
What's up,
relax.
international franchise or intercontinental? Excuse me. What's up, intercontinental franchise? What's going on, player?
Iron Cone, what up?
All good, all good. What's up, brother?
What's up, my man? What's up?
All good.
Hey, I want to give one shout out too, man. And I wanted to share this with y'all too. I want to shout out that nigga Jamal Wright, because we got a lot of chat warriors, right? Jamal Wright, aka, if y'all watch Ricky Smiley, Jamal Wright, aka Black Tony, you know what I mean? He ain't scared to come up here and get that work. I give him that. If y'all haven't seen Black Tony, go listen to Ricky Smiley. That's Jamal Wright right there, dog.
Yeah, you funny as hell. You funny as hell.
Hey,
Road Warrior.
I gotta get Iron Cone's thoughts and opinion on this new situation, this breaking news about Mauricio Suleiman, man. Throwing Vada under the bus. What is going on here? What are we seeing? Are we seeing a shift where the WBC is no longer going to require Vada testing for fighters?
Man, so if that's the case, then why are they fucking around with Dillian White? Right? Mauricio Suleiman is a snake. That dude, he'll do anything today, then tomorrow is something else. Right? Remember, they jumped out the window when they heard Dillian White got popped for something, oh, he's suspended and all this other bullshit. No, it's some of the nonsense about Vada. I don't trust Mauricio Suleiman. I think he's an absolute snake. I don't trust that dude. It's always something behind it. There's always something that's behind it. I don't trust him. I don't trust the WBC. I don't trust DC.
I think
When I
that
heard that,
hey, somebody got some background audio.
I got it.
2K early
Hey,
morning
hey,
party.
hey, D,
when
mute
I
it if you got the audio
when I
background.
when I had heard that he said that, the first thing I thought about was I think that's their way to also. I didn't go as deep as Black went. Black went deeper. He went back to the Thurman Pacquiao situation. I didn't even go that deep, but I just went as far as I think they're using that as a means to basically shit on Vada for clearing Dillian White to fight. That's where I went to when that comment came. I didn't go as far as you did, Black. You went further than I did. I just went to, I'm thinking they using that to basically shit on when they said Vada cleared him to fight. Woo, like he basically shitting on that excuse.
No, you could ask Iron Cone. You could ask Iron Cone. That's why UDC platform is getting hated on so crucial, because we've been staying on this Vada shit. Niggas that ain't been in Vada, we've been on them. We know who been in Vada, all of that shit. We didn't see the process of the shit being on BoxRec, to being taken off, the timing of when it happened, when the Keith Thurman Pacquiao shit took place. We seen how shit happened. It was like this shit was all a set. They're setting something up for this, you know, to where it's like, you know what? Who cares? It's PEDs, it's pay-per-view, it's a lot of money, it's excitement. These guys they're warriors, they're taking each other's punches, there's knockdowns, there's all this stuff. And then we see after the fight, this nigga Pacquiao talking about, I couldn't even see. The motherfucker had impaired vision after the fight. Thurman was knotted up like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So y'all, like, people be thinking like that's just something cool. Like, after the fight, these niggas is not the same.
Yeah. And the thing is, the fighters might get their little money or whatever, but they leaving with more than just money. They leaving with a lot of physical damage as well. You know what I'm saying? They not just leaving with the check. Now, Mauricio Suleiman and all these sanctioning bodies, yeah, they leaving with the money and the check. No damage, no nothing. They getting the money and they getting the most of it. But these fighters are leaving with a little piece of nothing comparing to the people that's really getting the money. They leaving with a little bit of nothing and brain damage. And then when them niggas is 50, if they live to be 60 and 70 because of their fight career, while Mauricio Suleiman is fucking 90, living fat, sipping Mai Tais, while they might hate his ass. You never fucking know. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit, bro. Bullshit.
You see, Black, that's why you can't hate on Deontay when he said the head ain't meant to be hit. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I'm hating on Deontay.
Victor Vada says Vada is no longer credible. It can't be when Suleiman isn't. I mean, look, you kind of time Vada to Suleiman. Suleiman's throwing him under the bus, so they no longer are a team anymore. Like, you understand that? Like, why? You got to ask the question: why would Suleiman be throwing him under the bus? You know, Suleiman is proving to us that he's corrupt, man. This guy is a corrupt commissioner, whatever. You know, this guy, president of the WBC, he's proved to us that he's about money. And I don't think that he's going to allow PEDs to stop biggest fights from happening, because I think a lot of his biggest fights or his biggest fighters are doing PEDs.
Wait, hold on. Didn't they just catch another Mexican with some meat story again?
The clenbuterol shit with some two fighters, yeah. So it just tell you right there, like, he's tired of Vada fucking doing their job. I'm sick of you motherfuckers catching my fighters now. I'm messing up my money. Vada can fuck your money.
Vada is like, that's what they were telling me. That's what they was telling me about when I made that video about WBC. What's up, Flame On? Where your pick at, man?
What's happening, bro?
Hey, what's up, DT? What's up, bro?
You avatared out today. What's happening?
You ain't got no
not here, bro.
What's up,
man? I cleared my history and I cleared my history and my cookies and shit, man. I'm about to go fix that though. I'm gonna be bad. Let me fix that shit.
John Dooley in the chat says VADA is a worldwide organization that has nothing to do with VADA rules. The WBC just works with them for testing. Right. They're independent. So VADA, you paying VADA, if they got the resources to do what they got to do, they do that.
They gonna do that. You pay for random drug tests.
You pay them to do what they supposed to do. So it don't matter whether it's boxing, whether it's Olympics or whatever sport event. You pay them, you hire them, they're going to do their job.
They're just giving you their findings. That's all.
That's
Yes,
hella
they're just
dumb.
they're reporting what they find, and then what you do with that is what you do with that. And they don't have the authority to suspend nobody. That's why it's a kind of fucked up situation because VADA can catch these niggas, but they don't have the authority to say you're not fighting.
No, not VADA. Only the sanctioning bodies do. That's
exactly.
shady.
Exactly. Boxing Logic says, what are you guys' opinion on the KSI versus Logan match and whether it hurts or helps boxing? I'm not really paying no attention. I don't care less. That ain't the boxing that's not top level boxing. So that's not even. I'm not interested in just some YouTube beef.
I don't think it hurts whatever boxing at all. I mean, it is what it is. It's like a celebrity fight. I mean, we've seen these fucking celebrity fights before. All these dumbass Manute Ball versus the Fridge fights. It's just on a bigger scale. That's all. Who cares? I mean, you know, for some people, it's like, you know, the end of the world. If you don't want to watch, don't fucking watch. You know.
Shit. Well, Eddie needs to sign me and BTFB. We need to go and do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be more exciting than whatever these
doing. You know what I'm saying? Sign me up, Eddie. Call me. On the app.
He like this nigga DT. Like, man, I'm tired of niggas ducking me anyway. Shit, fuck it. Like these niggas. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it, but make it a big fight with Eddie. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So what happened, man? Tank's now beefing with Timothy Bradley. What's happening?
What happened?
Tank is beefing with Timothy Bradley now. Yo, this dude needs to get the fuck away from the computer, bro.
Let me tell you. Tank is the star, bruh. Tank is not. You remember y'all. I'm not saying y'all don't, but y'all gotta remember. Floyd said y'all could be the best boxer. Sugar Ray Robinson could be the best boxer. He could be the best person to ever put on the gloves and step in the ring. But as far as the business side, I'm the best. And I think and I believe, based on what they're doing, mark my words, they're doing the same thing with Tank. Tank ain't got to be the best in the ring. Based on them, as long as Tank is hella famous and he hella super rich, doesn't matter. Tank could call out anybody. It's just because it's supposed to be Tank Davis. He's a celebrity. He's famous. That's what they're selling.
It's just all about just y'all. People keep talking about him. So that's keeping him relevant. That's keeping him talked about. Like Floyd Mayweather Promotions, they don't care about bad media. They just want you to just know that they exist. And shit.
That's true.
Yeah, that's how
it could be some. They don't care. It could be some moist ass shit, knee high boots. Just fucking put me in the goddamn media. That's all. Any
media is good media to them.
All publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Shit. Yep. That's what I'm saying.
Remember, Floyd got popular when he took on the villain persona. So who cares?
Yeah.
But Tank. But it's like at least Floyd fought. Tank ain't doing shit.
Yep, that's the difference. Tank fights the era that Floyd built, which make him look stupid.
Hey, question was asked in the chat, John Dealey, and that's a good question because I still have that question too because I haven't confirmed that myself. Just been hearing from the fellas. He says, "Where's this article for Suleiman throwing VADA under the bus? All I can find is him talking about the WADA clenbuterol threshold changing." So I hope y'all not mistaking WADA with VADA, because that's two different ones.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing, man. I just know
that could be a mistake being made. It might be WADA is the issue that's at hand, not VADA. So that would change everything.
No.
so that's why we got to confirm all that.
Doesn't VADA go by WADA's standards though?
Yeah, I think WADA is over.
I mean,
they go by their standards.
Yeah, WADA is over them.
Yeah, they're independent.
Yeah, but they utilize
their testing
standards. Their standards. Yeah, that's what I read somewhere.
Right, and then this UCOS situation has no credibility when you're talking about WADA or VADA. But I just want to confirm which is what. It's like if they both are connected anyway, then you basically saying, D, if there's an issue with WADA, then that is still an issue with VADA because they got the same shit.
No. What you said is actually true. So like VADA is their own entity, you know, they're their own separate entity. But UCOD, VADA and a lot of these other doping agencies, they just go by the standards of WADA. WADA is like WADA sets the standard. So they may be more strict or strenuous in the way they do their
Oh, I
testing
got you.
and shit like that, but they all go by WADA sits at like the top. They set the standards basically.
Yeah, so like if WADA says clenbuterol is cool, then it's gonna be cool with all the organizations, pretty much.
Ugh.
Yeah, that sucks, but that's just well, I read that somewhere. That's how it is, though.
Anyway, hey,
why,
let me get off, bro. Peace.
All right, bro.
I appreciate you coming on, Alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know why they have so much power because Black, you know more about this stuff than me, but I was just reading up on it one day and I'm like, well, why the fuck does WADA have so much power? Like, why do they get to set the standards? Because they're not the most viable. So it would seem like VADA being the most viable, maybe they should set the fucking standards instead of WADA.
Hey, real quick, hey, shout out to John Dealey. What's happening?
You all right, guys?
What up, bro?
What's up? What's up?
What up,
Hey,
John?
so you gonna fill us in on
Yeah, so WADA
Go ahead,
sets the regulations around PEDs, what can be ingested, what can't, what levels are allowed, and then VADA performs the testing. UCAD has its own regulations, so they have a slightly different set of rules about which drugs can and can't be ingested. And then there's in-competition rules and training rules as well. So
the same with the USADA too, right?
I don't know who USADA follows. So USADA and UCAD are the equivalent of each other. So USADA is the American anti-doping agency, and UCAD is the UK one.
So United States doping. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's US anti-doping agency. UCAD is the same thing. United Kingdom anti-doping agency.
Gotcha.
WADA is the worldwide one, but VADA perform the tests. And what's happened with clenbuterol?
So VADA performs these tests worldwide, not just in America, just all over.
Yeah, worldwide. So
Found it.
And I wish we could say Mauricio Suleiman is not like.
Found it. It's on Sporting Icons. 3 days ago, he made the video. WBC VADA can't be trusted for clean. Hold up.
Oh, hey.
He says Mauricio Suleiman says WBC admits VADA can't be trusted for clean boxing. Sporting Icons. Shout out Sporting Icons.
Okay. Well, I'll go and listen to what Sporting Icons says. But,
that's where I got it from.
The main thing is this recent test that's happened with the Mexican fighters testing for clenbuterol. Clenbuterol is present in Mexican meat. That is true. So WADA has changed its threshold for what's allowable in your system to reflect that.
So is it only for fighters that are in Mexico or just period all over?
Well, what they've done
because that's a tricky thing. We
low.
Understand if you're in Mexico and you eating the meat and you have a certain level of clenbuterol from the meat, but say you in motherfucking New York,
right.
You know what I mean? And you got clenbuterol in your system. Is that allowed because a certain level?
Yeah, so it's allowed at a certain level.
Wow.
But clenbuterol is going to be used to cut to make weight. It's its main use. So if the level is so low, it isn't going to help you cut weight, i.e. you were either taking it ages ago or you've ingested it through no fault of your own. It shouldn't benefit you in making the weight, which is the whole point of why a fighter might use it. It's probably why Canelo was on it.
It could still be a small percentage on top of whatever else. I mean,
if you're making millions of dollars, though, you mean to tell me that you can't tell a farmer with all the farms in Mexico that they have to put a couple cows aside? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the level that Canelo got caught with is higher than this anyway. That's why he got banned. I think the level that Canelo was caught with would help you make weight, irrespective of whether you're doing it innocently from eating too much Mexican meat or not.
there's some. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna let you still talk, but what I'm getting from it, man, basically, clenbuterol is gonna be allowed. God damn it. That's what this shit about to happen.
No,
that's about to happen.
That's a bit of a simplification because it's about the level. So the level's got to be so low, you're not going to benefit from using it. So if it was a different type of drug, If it was a steroid that you'd cycle off and you'd retain the benefits from, it would be much worse than this because it's something that you would use to make weight. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. Perfect sense.
Because if the levels are so low, the benefits that you've got from it have been and gone for making weight. You'd have to have higher levels of it in your system to help it make you, for it to help you make weight.
So how many pectograms was in Canelo's bloodstream?
I haven't got all of that in front of me, but I don't think Canelo would have passed this threshold anyway. Because it was real little trace amounts that they found. Because what VADA will do, it'll find anything. So you could fail for recreational drugs from taking something legitimate like CBD oil. You could fail for THC using CBD oil as an example. So VADA will just say the testers found this, and that's why they don't put any bans in place.
Oh shit!
So that's part of the issue we've got with Dillian White. We haven't got a clue of what he actually tested for under UCAD, because he passed VADA tests either side of the UCAD test.
Oh,
hey fellas, real quick,
go
my
ahead,
daughter called me, man. I gotta talk to her, but appreciate you as always, Black. Shout out to the UGC, bro, the realest motherfucking boxer community on YouTube. Y'all have a good one, dog.
You too, bro.
All right.
Tribe in the chat real quick just says USADA and UCAD follow WADA's code. WADA has its own stringent ban list, prohibited at all times. Shout out to Tribe because he been on this shit.
He on that
for
shit.
a hot minute. You know what I mean?
Well, just get him to explain this thing, because when Billy Joe Saunders failed the test, it was something that was legal under UCAD to use weight training. It's Ostarine that's present in nasal sprays. So under UCAD rules, you can use it when you're training, but you can't use it on the day of a fight. But under WADA and VADA testing, you're not allowed to use it during training. That's why Billy Joe Saunders failed his test, because he thought he was using something he was allowed to. And that's why the Andrade fight didn't happen.
Yeah, you got that in and out of competition rule.
Yeah, so I mean, it just gets complicated because certain drugs will give you an enhancement within a certain window of time.
What are these trainers telling these fighters to make them think they supposed to take these supposed supplements, whatever? Like, what makes them? Because I'm an athlete and I'm around athletes, and I don't take shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might take some vitamins. I might need some B vitamins or some potassium or some shit like that. But what are they telling? What makes them think? Like, what is it like? What are they? What makes them think that taking these whatever pills or supplements that's going to make them better that they can't do on their own?
I think honestly that it's the fighter.
A lot of them can't cut weight, like, you know.
Well, with Billy Joe Saunders, it was in the Ingle gym, and Dominic Ingle's got a bit of a bad rep for encouraging his fighters to use various substances, and I think he thought he'd found a loophole. And Billy Joe Saunders is a lazy fighter who struggles to make weight, and that's primarily what it's for.
Yep. That actually low is that niggas can't really make that weight like that, so they got to use extra shit to help them make weight. Shit.
Also, if you look at most of the fighters that do actually pop dirty, they don't necessarily have the best physiques, and I think it's because they are lazy and they are looking for a shortcut. I'm not overly convinced that a lot of the performance-enhancing drugs actually help boxers.
No, a lot of them have their natural talent, but you're talking about being able to make weight and still have the stamina and energy. Because most people, when they cut weight like that, you don't have that type of, you know what I mean, energy in the ring, 12 rounds, and that's what the PEDs come in and help you stay, you know, be able to cut weight, have the extra juice and energy in the ring, you know, better punch resistance, you know, being able to come back with hard punches because you got so much in you. Like, it's man.
I'm fighting that. I'm fighting bigger, nigga. I'm not finna take that shit because to cut weight to fight at 130. I mean, fucked up. I barely make 35, nigga. So I like fighting at 40. 40 is where I'm comfortable at. When I was in my 20s, yeah, I'm fighting 30, 35 all day long. No problem. Ain't tripping.
But
Nigga, I'm 35.
But with all this chicken out here, you like, man, 140.
It gets tougher, man. The older you get, making weight gets tougher.
Man, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it like I used to be able to get down to one. I'm talking about, bro. I could literally probably eat damn near whatever I want and still be able to make 130 easy. Now, nah. I tried it, bro. I tried it thinking I could do that shit. I'm not telling you that just like I ain't tried the shit, nigga. I didn't try it. No. 35 is a stretch. 35 I can make. 40 I'm comfortable. 47 that's me reaching, but 40 that's where I'm good. But I ain't taking shit to try to cut down to make 130 pounds. Nope, not gonna happen. See me at 40.
Junior welter.
See me at 40.
Yeah, junior welter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you wanna be technical, okay, I'll go down to a 37 catch weight. I'll let you do. Because that's how I got my next fight. I told him that I wanted to fight at it was at 35. I was like, can he meet me at a 37 catch weight? Because I have an issue making 35. I'd be nervous. I know I could get there, but 37, I'm safe. I still feel strong. I don't gotta worry about feeling dehydrated. I can still drink water, fight week.
Yeah, you can still be healthy.
Yeah.
And then also when you lose weight too, the way that our bodies react, we lose weight in certain parts of our body before we lose it in other parts. Like you'll be trying to focus it on this part, but you'll lose it here naturally. So I got a way around that. I got this vest that I put on, and it just kind of like covers you up, it's almost like a bag, and then I'll focus that energy where it sweats right there, whether I'm hitting the bag or wherever. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw that on, and then that's where all that sweat comes off. So that's where I see the best results. So I focus that shit myself. You know what I mean? I just use my brain like, fuck it, I'm gonna try this. I don't know how healthy it is, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, because for me, bro, like, because my homie Timrod, he had told me, bro, he was like, you got real lean. My cheeks fluffed up now, but he was like, bro, you got real lean, bro, when I was training for the last fight. And I was like, I wasn't even paying attention. You know, I'm looking at my legs, like my legs got chunky. So I'm all like, yeah, I got my legs, whoop, I'm happy. And I'm not looking at everything else. And my neck, I pride myself on having a thick neck for a small guy. You know what I'm saying? That's my shock absorber is my neck. So when I see my neck kind of slimming up, I'm like, but I was looking more lean, more fit, but I still miss having my thick neck. That was the advantage I had being at 135, 130 is because I had a real thick neck for my size. So it's like, I don't want to lose that. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose my shock absorber because that's what also helped me, you know, be able to really absorb punches.
You know when you're in shape too, because when you go to sleep, your metabolism will pick up and you'll be sweating in your sleep.
Bro, I hate that shit though. My wife don't want to sleep with me. That shit be bullshit. That shit suck, bro. Sheets be all wet and shit, bro.
Yeah, I used to try to figure that shit out. I was trying to gain weight at one point where I couldn't, and I was sweating that shit off in my sleep. Waking up after like 2 hours, like, and I'm just dressed in sweat. I was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
Like what the fuck? Like, like why is this, bro? I'm thinking it's hot. You feel me? I get the room all cool and calm and shit. And then get under the covers, all of a sudden it start just dripping out of nowhere. I'm under the sheet damn near, bro, and I'm still like, come on, man.
Your body be like, fuck that. You're this size. Like, fuck you, man. Be who you are, man.
Bro, I mean, it's some points you love about it, but then there's the points that you hate. And I ain't gonna lie, it's true that you gotta let it process. If you don't let it process in anything you do, especially fighting, especially the fight game. If you don't let the process, bro, you're not going to get far. Because it's a long, methodical, slow, irritating, and can be boring at times process.
Boxing logic.
Hey, real quick, I want to read this question. He says, "What are you all's opinion on Andy Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua weight loss going into the rematch?"
Joshua was smart about it. Ruiz was stupid. We'll see on fight night. I think Joshua did what was smart. He lost the weight before camp. He went into camp at the weight he was supposed to be at, so he got a chance to get comfortable. So all the bullshit about stamina, it should be no reason for him to get tired this fight. If he get tired, then okay, that nigga got a gas problem. But he came into camp the right size to where he could build his stamina up on the size that he is, and of course work on his skills. Ruiz was partying during this time, or posting him partying more than anything, and he didn't really show that he was really at work like that.
Ruiz maybe more says being that he lost the weight, but his punch resistance may go lower because he ain't carrying that weight. So it's a 50-50. Black. It's a 50-50 because I mean, if he ain't there for the punch, that's good. But if he gets tagged, he might have a little more issues taking them shots.
I think I think it's gonna benefit both of them, and I'm only gonna say that because I seen the Andy Ruiz interview. I think the pictures that been floating kind of been like Photoshop, because he said, not for real. He was like he only gonna lose like 6 to 8 pounds. So unless he gained a bunch of weight in between the fights, that may be where the 30-pound rumor came from. Which, if he did gain 30 pounds and he has to lose 30 pounds, it pretty much puts him back where he's at. As far as Joshua, I think the weight loss only gonna benefit him with the stamina, but that's if he's not real muscular, like, because we know muscles take the oxygen. But I think it was more beneficial to AJ because I think for his past 3 fights, he's been too big. He just got away with it. So now, he has to lose the weight to be able to keep up with Andy Ruiz's pressure. He got to be able to move.
It would take AJ 2 rounds to get his second win, man. Where he would just take rounds off in the middle of the fight. He performed well and then spurts and then just looked like he was just coasting.
But you know what I think though, man? What I think about AJ in the first fight was he was like slow. And I think the extra weight, the muscles and shit he's not really as mobile with all the extra weight. So man, I think it is smart that he cut the weight. And I mean, he probably just quicker, you know what I'm saying? Quicker and be able to move, and maybe he'll have better stamina. And then I don't know if that's smart for Ruiz. Like, you already quick, you already have good stamina at the weight you was at, and you already beat him. You stopped AJ. So I don't understand why he feel all of a sudden. I mean, not unless he's just trying to lose weight to just look more fan friendly or some shit. I don't know.
And he had to take fire to get inside too.
I saw that same interview. He said he's only planning to go in 7 pounds lighter than the last fight, and that was pretty heavy for him. He was light for the Dimitrenko fight, wasn't he? I think when you're big like Andy Ruiz, your weight fluctuates really easily.
Yeah,
I mean, he must carry so much water.
I heard somebody say this, man. I wish I could remember so I can get him the credit, but somebody said something about AJ is already in Ruiz's head because he's over here losing weight. Because he's seeing that AJ out here losing weight and shape and all that shit.
Again, I'm not that convinced about how much weight AJ's really lost. So against Dillian White, I think
he was like damn near 260, I think, in the first fight.
The thing is, why would he want to put out?
He wasn't as heavy as he was against Vlad. I thought he came in at about 2 foot. Oh,
you talking about AJ? AJ was probably like 240, 240. I think
he comes in at
240. The lightest he's been in the last few years was against Parker at 242. I think he was lighter against Dillian White as well before he won any titles, and against Charles Martin. He put a lot of weight on before the Vlad fight, and he said it was mostly because it was the first time he'd had 3 months without boxing. So I think he went into the Ruiz fight heavy because he'd had too long off. He was supposed to box in March or April, wasn't he? And he couldn't get anyone to fight him. So he had too long out of the ring. So I wouldn't be surprised if the weight on both of them is a bit overstated. I want to see him on the scales. If AJ comes in anywhere around 240, I think that's a good weight for him. And his stamina will be better.
It'll be like
I don't think that. I think he came in heavy based on his opponent that he was fighting. He was heavy because he thought he was finna fight Big Baby Miller. He thought he was gonna be dealing with 300 pounds.
That could well be the case, but he was also out of the ring for a long time. When did he fight? Didn't he fight Povetkin in November 2018?
Yeah, that was 18.
But wasn't it November? So he was out the ring for more than 6 months.
A month. I don't know what month, but I know it was 2018 though.
Yeah, I think it was November. It was either November or October. He was out of the ring for a really long time. He might have tried to put weight on for Miller, but I'm not sure that would have been the plan.
Pounds, fat as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying he did the same thing against Klitschko after the Molina fight.
Ruiz is a fat boy, but a quick fast boy. Quick fat boy.
He's not 300 pounds though. He's only 6'2". It's not saying he's a similar weight to AJ.
I mean, I agree with everything else. I just don't agree with the fact of maybe for the Klitschko part, I was going to say that to piggyback on that. As far as the Klitschko part, yeah, maybe that was because it was the first time. But for the Big Baby Miller fight, I know he got big because he was dealing with Gerald fat ass, and I know he knew Gerald was going to be trying to come forward all night and try to ding. And Anthony Joshua, I'm gonna tell you, Anthony Joshua game plan for Miller. He wanted Miller to try to walk him down because Joshua was gonna do some rope dope shit or get in the corner, let Miller wing and ding, and Joshua was just gonna catch him with a hot one, boom, and then he's gonna go to sleep. That's how I was gonna go. I promise you. I already know how but with Ruiz is smaller, he's faster, he's a little more aggressive, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't expect that Ruiz came in with a totally different fighter, you know what I'm saying? So I think this time Joshua because Joshua goes into the caliber of the opponent he's facing. He know he fighting Ruiz now. So he gotta go lighter, he gotta be able to move. He already know what he got to do. Ruiz, you right, John. To your credit, you are right. I think he is in his head as well. Because why you got to worry about losing weight now? Because if you beat him already, so why you worrying about losing weight? Why you putting it out there? You should be like, I'm still fat, eating Snickers, all this shit. You have to do all that shit. Beat your ass.
He worried about what AJ doing. Like, okay, I got to make sure I do this now.
Hey, but real
quick. LTVA, what's happening, bro?
What's up, IO? What's up, man?
Shout out to everybody on the UGC. It's your boy, Mr. 214. Senor Dos Uno Cuarto. Senor Dos Catorce. I'm on that bullshit again. Y'all know I represent that underground community to the death of me. Y'all know how I'm rocking. Shout out to my main man, the Black Horseman. Shout out to DT3. Shout out to my nigga 1-2 Kid, Flame on 24. And shout out to John. And shout out to everybody that's in the UGC boxing channel chat. Y'all know how I'm coming.
Hey, shout out to TBA.
Flame on 24. What's up, my guy?
Man, I'm cool, man. I see you turned up today.
Man, you know how I
that
do.
Nigga always turn, bro.
Right, because look, I represent. You know what? This is some real shit right here. I want people to understand this real shit right here. Like, I fuck with the UGC to the death for me. Like, the only nigga, Black, the only nigga. And I fuck with that nigga for that. The only nigga who ever held it down for me, nigga. That's why I ride for the UGC so hard, bro.
Nigga, hey, real niggas, real recognize real. Don't matter about niggas' disagreements and debates and shit. We know that shit is just talk, nigga. When it come down to some real shit, what a nigga actually, who a person is and what they actually been doing, like, it's always been mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? Always been that. So niggas just can't get past their ego. So that's why these niggas be fucking up networking with real good people, man. Motherfuckers that talk that real shit and will fucking flame you on their own platform, nigga.
And I ain't gonna lie, like, I done got to the point where I don't give a fuck about, like, people feelings. Like, this is my thing with Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. I don't like Andy Ruiz. You know, he always talking about Mexico this and Mexico that. Well, take your ass to Mexico because we don't want you. I don't want you. You never give no props.
Viva Mexico.
You,
Go to
you
Mexico.
never give no props and no congratulations, motherfucker. You didn't buy that big ass house in Mexico. You bought it in California. You didn't buy that new Rolls Royce or that ugly ass dog in Mexico. You bought it in California. So why the hell every time?
Real quick. Hey, DT3. Oh, he muted. He doing something. Hey, this nigga Ruiz is a West Coast nigga like us.
I don't know that nigga.
I mean, but he, as I said, but he talking about some Mexico shit. Like, bro, you a West Coast nigga like us. Proceed, out TBA. My bad, bro.
But no, that's what I'm saying, bro. He always talking about Mexico this and Mexico that. United States of America can't never get no love for him, nigga. You not a Mexican. You a fucking Mexican American, nigga. And let me tell you something, fam. Mexico didn't give a fuck about you 6 months ago. You was just like dirt on the bottom of their fucking shoes. You think you would have made it to the president of the Mexican president house if you wouldn't have won the championship? You think if you fucking lose, they gonna invite you back again? You think you're gonna be able to go to all these fucking taco stands and get all this free Mexican food? Still, bro, stop playing with
nachos
me.
and shit. Yeah, free nachos and shit.
I don't like that
Fuck
dude.
out here.
I don't like him. He don't represent us, so I don't represent him. Nigga, I'm Anthony Joshua all the way. I hope Anthony Joshua knock him the fuck out, bro. Like, for real. That's how I'm
Like,
feeling.
knock him sleep, like where he not even
Knock him out, bro. Like, end him, bro. Like I say, you see the real character of dudes when dudes get a little money to them. Like I say, I ain't saying you ain't gonna change if you get money, but you ain't supposed to change to that fucking extent where you go from this humble guy, if you're hungry, eat a Snickers. Till you go from this guy, hello, ma'am, do you have any gray poupon? And that's exactly what Andy Ruiz is now.
a great
It's a
poupon ass
blessing.
nigga. Damn. Well, hey, it's flame season. Summer over, but not over here. This shit stay.
I don't like that dude not one bit. I don't give a fuck about how like these Mexican people feel about me because I got a lot of Mexican people who riding with me on this. Nigga, you ain't from Mexico. I ain't saying you ain't supposed to give it up to your heritage, but when you talking about I'm gonna go win the belt and bring the belts back to Mexico, nigga, you stay in California, nigga.
What happened to us, bro? Like, how you gonna bring back to Cali?
Yeah, why don't you take you and your whole family? Why don't you take you and your whole family? You sell your big ass house you just got, sell your Rolls Royce. You know, you could take the ugly ass dog with you. Mexico, so you can really be bringing the belt back to Mexico.
Hey man, hey, we should be on some shit like, man, don't even let this nigga in Staples. The Lakers playing? No. What you doing? Get your moist ass out of here. You ain't kinfolk. Go ahead. You left Mexico. That's it. Remember? You want to bring the belts to Mexico. So, do they got any basketball games going down in Mexico? Staples? No, not here, friend. Go. Fuck out. Should be on that shit. Or just pay Shannon the Cannon to throw the fuck out that nigga something. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay to see that fight. Shannon the Cannon versus Ruiz.
Let's go, champ.
Yep, team. Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Sushi Gucci.
Shout out Double M, man. My boy Boxing Logistics United, man. Subscribe ASAP.
Facts. Y'all subscribe to Boxing Logic. He say from Imperial Cali. Yeah, man, he from Cali, one of these fucking, cities. He from the, Lakewood, fucking Cerritos, one of these motherfuckers, man. East LA. Nigga, you a regular like us.
Our TBA putting that energy on him.
Hey man, y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming, man. You know how we gotta let the truth come to the power and the power come to the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to represent us, we don't want to represent you. So why don't you pack up all your stuff and go over there so you can really bring the belts back to Mexico. And look, I'm here with all Mexicans too. Look at
For real.
Look, y'all. Look, all Mexican. Look at all the shit. All Mexicans. Nice.
This nigga at work.
Yeah, that nigga, man. I feel like Ruiz just psyched out and AJ
Hey,
with that nice guy
hey,
shit.
TBA mute. That shit lit though. He always be getting a good ass fucking good ass scenery and shit. Motherfucking studio with goddamn special effect Usher Raymond lights and shit. Be like, what the fuck? You know, TBA be making that shit. Everybody know what the fuck that shit be. He be wearing that shit, shirt, hat, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
you ain't got to famous to live lavish.
Yep. Shit, you can be niggas can be a celebrity just by being them, nigga. If they be trying to be somebody else, I'd be like, whatever, nigga.
Yeah, man. You ain't
lying
about that, man.
And make your own mark, nigga. Be you. Like, what the fuck? Niggas
you
is too busy tailgating somebody else instead of getting in their own ride and riding.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Stop trying to be somebody and be yourself.
They trying to catch the Uber in your ride and shit. Like, what the fuck? Nigga? I ain't trying to let you ride your own lane, nigga.
Yeah. I walked into one of my.
When I said that shit, y'all, all the Mexicans just started looking at me. They're like, "Hey, what the fuck are you?"
Tension got thick.
When I said that, boy, you seen all the Mexican people start looking at my.
Let me see. Boxing Logic's question said, "Who going to be the fighter of the year for 2019?" I think it's Canelo. It's Canelo.
Who win out of Jacko Ruiz?
Yeah, how they win?
I just don't know if that's gonna top. Like, I mean, if Ruiz wins, you can make an argument for him being fighter of the year.
Yeah.
Not AJ because he lost and then he won.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can make a strong case for Canelo though.
It's gonna be
three titles. What do you get? 3 straps in 1 year?
Yeah, 3 straps 1 year.
3 different weight classes. 3 different weight classes.
Yeah.
See, they probably either gonna do is Canelo, Loma.
I mean, Loma became he added another belt.
Canelo, Loma, Bivol. Not Bivol.
Hey, your connection bad, LTBA. You got a bad connection.
Huh?
Nah, not better, Viv. He ain't there with them.
I'm just saying that's who they'll probably nominate. That's who they'll probably nominate
for the second time.
I know how to
like in a list.
That'll be clear to me.
He'll be an honorable mention, but he ain't gonna get it.
He ain't gonna get it.
He ain't gonna get it, bro.
You don't think he should? You don't think he'll deserve it? Changing the landscape of boxing if he beat Andy Ruiz for the second time. You don't think he deserves it?
I think
you said the second time. This will be the first time. He lost the first time.
So it will be
AJ.
No, Andy Ruiz.
What about him?
No, I'm saying if he beat Anthony Joshua for the second time, I think he should be the fighter of the year.
Yeah, I said that. I mean, he can make a strong case for him because, yeah, if he beat AJ back to back, bro, like
in the same year,
he changed the landscape of boxing. Really, he changed
that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. History. He made.
He single-handedly fucked up $100 million fight.
No, Wilder fucked up $100 million fight.
No,
Ruiz just did what he was just supposed to do. You know, Ruiz did what he's supposed to do. He had the opportunity and he took advantage of it. You know, so I'm not gonna shit on him for that. But the moist shit he doing outside of boxing, he'll get fire roasted every day of the week. But that nigga did what he was supposed to do. Wilder fucked up that $100 million something dollars.
You know what I like about Bivol though? Yo, he stands in with some good competition, man, and he calls out the best fighters, man. That's what I like about that dude, man. And he's a smaller light heavyweight, but he just be calling out everybody, and he go in there and the guys that he's fighting, he rolling the dice to prove that he's the man. I like
That's a good ass fight. Him and Canelo.
1-2. Who would you have, Bivol over Beterbiev or? I don't think that's good for Bivol. I think that ends badly for him.
But I don't think Bivol beat Canelo. Now, I don't. I did.
No, Beterbiev Boomer.
Better be a good his ass.
He ain't gonna be there. One thing is though, Bibble ain't gonna be there for a lot of them shots though either, man. Bibble uses his feet well, so I still think because he's so small, it's dangerous. But the thing that I like about Bibble is he'll be in that fight. He'll take that fight.
I'm gonna tell you I like this, man. I said this before, and I mean this shit. I don't know what type of special shit Canelo be doing, but if he can make the weight, I favor Canelo to win. I don't care who it is. If that nigga can make, if he can take some vitamins to make heavyweight, I favor him to win. I don't care who he fights.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Black, in this light heavyweight division. I'm with you. I favor Canelo to beat all of them. I don't see what they can do against Canelo.
Put him in front of Canelo. That Canelo I saw versus Kovalev. Put any nigga in front of him. I might have to favor Canelo. Just depending on the weight and all that. Nigga, hey, that nigga already fucking changed my perspective just by winning.
If Canelo fights Beterbiev with no rehydration clause,
who you picking to beat him right now?
Beterbiev.
Never. He gonna beat his ass, bro. He ain't gonna be able to touch. He ain't gonna be able to touch him.
I think Beterbiev too slow for Canelo.
Beterbiev hits you to the body hard. His body shots are horrible. He took shots off Vazdik.
Okay, let me ask you something. Does he have stamina issues?
No.
No.
He knocks out Vazdik in the 10th round.
His last fight, man. His last fight.
I missed the last one. I'll be honest. I missed the last one.
He looked phenomenal against a good fighter, man.
Dude.
Vazdik put Stevenson in a coma, and Beterbiev just took them on the chin all fight. What's Canelo going to do to him? He hasn't got the power to keep him up him. Beterbiev is a horrible, nasty man.
What about when Beterbiev is getting? What about when Beterbiev is getting hit with them goddamn counter body shots from Canelo?
He took Vazdik is a counter punch with good movement, and he just took it.
And does he want to go through what Sergey Kovalev just went through? Is he really about that life, or you just?
He'll take that fight.
Much heavier punch than Canelo.
I don't think Canelo will fight him. Canelo won't fight him.
And this the thing right here. And this the thing right here too. This the thing. Canelo, like what he gonna do because Canelo gonna walk him down and make him miss.
What? Sorry, I'm confused. Beterbiev won't take a step backwards.
Hey,
are you sure about that?
It's gonna be a phone fight.
Did you watch the?
Are you sure about against Canelo?
Yep.
Canelo's not a heavy puncher. He couldn't put out.
He's not a hard.
But look, who is that, John?
What?
John. In boxing, John, it ain't about like being just like a real heavy puncher. It's a lot more that go with that. Like, do Beterbiev got the skills to be able to tag Canelo? I don't know if I could say that. Is the dude stronger than Canelo? Hold on. Is he stronger than Canelo? Absolutely, because he's been at the weight longer than Canelo. But if you examine Canelo's fight against Sergey Kovalev and seeing that Sergey, if Canelo don't hit hard, shit, I couldn't tell because Sergey Kovalev was scared to let that right hand go because he knew something was going to come after it and it was going to come hard. So I don't want y'all to keep saying Canelo ain't got no power. He proved that against Sergey Kovalev.
Stopped him, man. What the fuck?
Can we please put that to bed? Hold up. Can we please put that shit to bed about the whole little fake shit? Because I said that shit too on my video, man. Sergey Kovalev was gun shy. People don't understand what that means.
I'll address that in a second. But first of all, if you're going to talk about Beterbiev's skills, first thing that you need to know that he has a win over Vazdik in the amateurs. Before that.
We might have to see that fight then.
He had a win over Kovalev in the amateurs. And he also had a win over Usyk in the amateurs. His skill level's high. Is in fighting though. He fights in the pocket. He doesn't have flashy moving around skills. He's got underrated skills because it's very subtle what he does in the pocket.
Who's he talking about? Beterbiev?
You know what's crazy?
Hey, real quick.
I don't. You know what's crazy? UGC. I don't know what else Canelo got to do to prove to people because it's like
I don't know either, bro. I don't know either.
It's like It's
Hold
like
on,
every fight that we put him. It's like every fight that we say he gonna fight against somebody. People want to say, "Oh, he gonna lose," or
look,
say
you can have
this and
all
that.
the credit that
Hold
you
on,
want.
Hold on, bro.
John.
John, relax,
I'm
man.
not saying he's not getting
Don't
credit.
cut him off.
Hold up, John.
Hold up.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, this is Canelo, fam. This is a dude who done did
Oh
everything in
man,
boxing.
man.
You know,
You got a bad connection,
come on,
RTBA.
fam. Y'all can't sit up here, huh?
The problem I have with Canelo is the way he uses his A-side status to dictate
I don't care about
terms like rehydration clauses. If
So
you're putting
what?
in a £10 rehydration clause, I don't know, just let you speak. You were just told to be quiet.
No.
So I could let you finish. So I muted my thing, and now I'm coming back on your
Hey,
point.
John, hold up.
My bad.
Go ahead.
Who's talking? Oh, against everybody. There's always something with Canelo. He had a rehydration clause for £10 the next day, and it was kept like on the down low right up until about 2 days before the fight. Why can't he just go and do it without these clauses? That's the only thing.
Okay, now let me say what I got to say real quick. This the thing right here. I get tired of people like John bringing up that stuff like that. See, what you got to understand, John, is I don't think you do your examining or you do your research. See, Canelo got this done to him first. Do you remember when Canelo was the 154-pound champion and Floyd Mayweather came up there to challenge him for his? Hold up, fam. Now you be quiet and let
No,
me
that was
finish,
1-2 Kid.
John. Oh, my bad. So look, made him go down 2 pounds, and he was the champion. So don't sit up here and talk about because Canelo, he could exercise his A side. He got it exercised on him. He just understands the game, and Canelo built himself up to what he want to do, and people just got to deal with it, accept the clause, and if you can't beat him, then fuck it, that's on you. He had it done to him, so why can't he do it to everybody else?
But even him bringing that up, hold up, John. Hold up. Let me comment. The mere fact that the dude went up to 175, it's still equivalent to an IBF. You know, if he was an IBF champion at 175, you will have that rehydration clause anyway. And it ain't something that he's not familiar to. Shout out to IBFP, he brought that up. So this is not something that, this ain't something that he hasn't done before, and he obviously accepted the terms. But really, Canelo was still more at a weight disadvantage. That's just a next day clause or whatever. But still, Canelo had to come up to his natural weight. Is the whole idea what we're talking about? So for you to discredit that little minor thing to the overall performance of Canelo is petty. It's petty to discredit Canelo.
Let me say two things. First of all, the IBF have got rid of that rehydration same day.
What are you talking about?
They got rid of the rule this year. So Kovalev did used to do that when he was the IBF champion, and he hadn't done it for about 3 or 4 years.
So you're saying that the Jacob every time Jacobs fought this year, he didn't have the rehydration clause?
He didn't. The IBF have dropped it this year. Double check it. They've dropped it for safety because when you don't rehydrate properly, you're more likely to suffer a serious brain injury. So they have dropped it. I can't say exactly which month of the year they've dropped it. They have dropped that.
Okay, but one thing you cannot dispute, one thing you can't dispute is the fact that he's done this before. So just because they done it this year, it doesn't change the fact that he's already done a rehydration clause at 175 before. This is not nothing new. And this is something he accepted. So therefore, that's out. That's out. He just got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped.
Hold on. Right, as soon as I say anything, you'll jump on me, right?
Nobody jumping on you. Just telling you the facts, bro. People think you're jumping on when you tell them the truth. The truth is Kovalev lost. Canelo gets credit. That's it. Canelo gets credit.
Canelo can have credit. You've totally misunderstood what I've said. So in my opinion, right, yeah, it's true Floyd did that to him. I'm well aware of Floyd doing that to him. I didn't like it when Manny Pacquiao was doing it. People think it was down to Canelo that they had the 155-pound weight thing, but that was actually Cotto who put that in to get the middleweight championship. So Cotto is the one that should be carrying the can. I don't
Three
like
belts, three belts, 3 weight classes. I don't know what you're talking about. 3 belts, 3 weight classes. You know,
right.
give respect
What
where
I'm
it's due.
talking,
You know what I'm saying?
I-
Whatever. Who's your favorite? Let me ask you. Who's your favorite fighter?
Who's my
Who's your
favorite
favorite
fighter
Who's
currently?
your favorite fighter? Yeah, active.
Active.
You don't know?
Well, there's a lot. So like, I like Better BF.
Okay, Canelo's career is way better than his. Trust me.
It is. Look,
way better.
Hold on a minute. If you go for resume, when have I said anything bad about Canelo's resume?
I mean, to critique him on a goddamn weight clause next to you.
Hold up, Black. Did he just say what's so good? Hold up, John. You've been talking. Hold up. Did he say what's so good about Canelo resume?
Nah,
I don't know. I tuned him out a little bit ago, to be honest with you, because I'm like, he's talking kind of nonsense, to be honest.
Nah, he said he didn't question his resume.
Oh, okay. But the thing is, like, what I'm saying is, it's like it's some type of discredit. Okay, go ahead, John. John, do you go ahead, John? Since you ain't gonna let me talk, you interrupt me. Go ahead.
Okay, right. So Canelo's definitely
good comment, Mickey Ward. Good comment. He says Canelo used rehydration, not a catch weight. There's a huge difference. It's a major difference. Major difference.
Referring to other catch weights. So
this wasn't even a catch weight. That nigga went to 175. They just had a rehydration clause.
So what I'm saying, I was defending Canelo. I was defending Canelo for the middleweight 155 situation.
Mickey Ward is countering what you said a little earlier about the whole throwing what you call it, the 10-day rehydration. He says hold on. He says the only reason they got rid of it is for unifications because other sanctioning bodies don't require that. That's what he just said. Mickey Ward.
Well,
in the chat.
We'll check that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Double check it then, sir. Double check it. Come with your facts.
Right.
All the way. Because you said that they threw it out completely. That's what you said.
If I'm wrong, that's fine.
Now you gotta go. Now you gotta go double check.
Hold on a minute.
Now you gotta go double check.
Mate, this one point about Canelo's resume. First of all, I was trying to say, right, and no one can listen to this point, that Canelo got a lot of grief for the 155-pound catch weight for the middleweight championship. But it wasn't actually Canelo that put that in place when he won the belt. It was Cotto. Because Cotto drained down, what's that Australian fighter called, to 155 to get the WBC middleweight champion. I'm not trying to put everything on Canelo. But
well, then what is you saying?
Canelo would have been what I am saying, right? And this is why no one's actually listening to me. You just because I said one thing, you just
you drawing it out when you just get to the point. We heard you say that you're not saying that Canelo took this fight. You have said that about 10 times. Get to the point.
Right. My point is, I think Canelo would have beat Kovalev without the rehydration clause. So it would have been better if you just didn't put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's what you want.
To add to that though, but to add to that, John, what about that's one fight, right? This year.
Yeah.
What about him beating Danny Jacobs, right? And then he also beat Rocky Fielding in a whole different weight class. You may not give him credit for that, but I'm just saying.
I'm not giving him credit. You just
three different champions.
Right, I'm not giving him credit for the super middleweight championship because Fielding didn't have the proper title. Yeah, I'll give him credit for beating really good fighters like Danny Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've just said twice now. I think Canelo's got the best resume. I think sometimes he gets a bad rap for certain things. Like the 155 issue.
I think skill for skill. I think skill for skill. When you talk about pound for pound, skill for skill, Canelo proved that he can fight and have an upper hand probably on anybody. Somebody might have a puncher's chance, but skill for skill, ain't nobody fucking with Canelo. They not.
See the thing is, John. Hold up, John. The thing is, John won't he won't beat your beef to come in at 210 pounds.
Just knock Canelo out of his reign and shit.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth, John. Beat your beef is your guy, right? Hold up, tell the truth. Hold up. Tell the truth. Beat your beef is your guy, right?
He's not that much my guy that I need him to have a huge weight advantage over Canelo.
Hey, listen, real quick. You know what happened? You know what happened? Let me just say this. My bad.
Title fight. I would just prefer that there was no rehydration clauses. I would prefer there was no catch weights across the board. So I didn't like what Floyd did to Canelo. I didn't like what Cotto was doing with the WBC title. I don't like any of the times Manny Pacquiao has done it. Lots of people have employed catch weights for advantage. And if you're going to move up a weight, do it like Henry Armstrong. Just do the weights. Just do them properly.
But see, this is the thing right here about you, John. This is what I don't understand about you. You trying to change the landscape of way boxing have always been. If you're
So
A-side,
Henry Armstrong
hold up, bro. Damn, hold up.
World champion.
Hold up. You trying to change the way the boxing, the landscape of boxing have always been. If you A-side, you get to exercise your rights as that A-side to do what the fuck you want to do. Now you want to change it and you want to say you would prefer if Canelo didn't do this. You didn't like when Floyd didn't do it. So what? You didn't like it. This is the way
you know who Henry Armstrong is?
This is the way boxing is.
Do you know who Henry Armstrong is?
No, John. I don't know who Henry Armstrong is, dude.
So if you know who he is, you know he didn't employ catch weights to win hold 3 world titles at the same time.
Hey, with time comes change, man. You going back to the early 1900s, bro.
You're telling me this is how boxing always was. Muhammad Ali was always the A-side. He didn't try and employ advantages. He would just
How he didn't? How he was a fucking heavyweight. The fuck the advantage he gonna face when he was only in one division as a heavyweight?
Well, there's all sorts of advantages you can try and employ. He didn't.
But hold up, John. You say Muhammad Ali was the A-side. What the fuck can Muhammad Ali express? Will you let me finish, bro?
If you do any criticism,
will you let me finish, bro? God damn, will you let me finish? You said Muhammad Ali was the A fucking side. What advantages could he fulfill if he was a fucking heavyweight division? When heavyweight is 200 plus and more. What can a fucking heavyweight A-side, what can he do? Make a motherfucker walk into the ring? Hold up. Only thing he can do.
I'll answer your question. Because Klitschko was terrible for this. You can determine the size of the ring. You can look at the amount of padding that happens on the ring to tie down a fighter that moves. You can determine the gloves. You can get home field advantage. It's not just weight. Klitschko used to do all sorts.
Man, but look, we talking about weight hydration, bro. That's what we talking about. You talking about no. Make your point with me. Talking about padding on the gloves, the ring size, and all that other shit. We talking about rehydration and weight advantage. As a heavyweight, you cannot get no advantage in rehydration. Now, if you're under that, below in the lower weight classes, you could do that because that's just what that is. But in heavyweight, it's 200 plus and more. What are you talking about?
Right. So you said the A side dictates the terms, and that's the way boxing.
Of course, and Canelo dictated the terms to where it was a rehydration clause. He has absolutely right to do that, but you can't do that in the heavyweight division.
No, but there's other things as the A side you can do to gain an advantage.
Yeah, but but that ain't what the video is about. The video is about you, but that ain't what we talk. That ain't what you brought up. You said you would prefer if Canelo wouldn't do that.
Right. Yeah, I would.
Well, Canelo is the A side.
Do it, yeah.
And that's great. That's great to know. But that's great to know that you would. But Canelo is the A side, sir. And historically, in our time, when you've been an A side, you make A side decisions. Hey, listen, let me tell you about the A side. Since you want to talk about other things, I seen motherfuckers so A side to where they wasn't even a champion, and they made the champion walk out first. Now that's A side right there.
Yeah, that happens. I'm not disputing that. I don't think it's good for boxing, though. I think it puts people off. All this A-side diva stuff puts people off. It's one of the reasons people don't particularly like Canelo. And the worst thing I have about it is I think Canelo would have beaten Kovalev without the rehydration clause, and no one would have anything to say. As soon as he announced the Kovalev fight, I was really pleased because I thought this was going to be a really good fight. And I wanted to give him all the credit in the world. When that rehydration clause came out, it wasn't good in terms of how people perceive the fight to be. Yes, he's the A side. Yes, he can call the shots. Yes, he deserves to be the A side because he took on Floyd, and that's how he made himself the A side. Floyd did the hard grounds. He beat people. He beat good champions, and then he fought Oscar and became the A side. That's how it works. I understand how it works.
So hold up. So what you saying is, hold up, bro. Hold up. So what you saying is Canelo ain't worked his way up and beat good motherfuckers, so he shouldn't have that weight.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That was you just said.
No,
that Floyd. No, hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. You said Floyd did the groundwork. You said Floyd did the groundwork.
Done the groundwork. I didn't say that.
So what are you saying, bro? You can't get mad. Hold up, if you're gonna say Floyd this and Floyd that, if you're gonna say Floyd this and Floyd that, say Floyd the one who showed Canelo how to do this.
Yeah,
he showed Canelo how you could manipulate and make a motherfucker.
Showed Floyd as well.
Or do a rehydration class. So don't blame it on Canelo. He just doing what was done to him.
Hey, real quick. I don't know who's
I'm saying, just getting sensitive in your feelings about it all. What I'm saying is, it's not good for boxing.
The thing is, you just going all over the place with it. We talking about rehydration, and you talking about other things. You salty at Canelo because Canelo is A side and he can make a motherfucker rehydrate. Now, you just, hey, look, bro, it's something about reality, right? It's a motherfucker. Now, understand, this is the real reality. Canelo is the A side, and deal with it. He can do what he want to do. You can be mad. Hold up, now you talking about me. Now you're sensitive and you're in your feelings because you're mad that Canelo is able to exercise his rights as the A side to do what he want to do. You said it turns you off.
No, I said I think it turns people off boxing. It makes boxing.
Hold up, so you're not a part of the people? You're not a part of the people?
Oh, look, if you're just going to twist what people say just to dictate,
how's it twisting?
That's great. Listen to what I'm saying. I think Canelo would have beaten him anyway. And if he'd have done it without the rehydration clause, no one would be able to say a thing about him. Canelo.
Hey, real quick. Hey, John. Hey, John, real quick. Because you a guest, man, so we're glad you came on. You can your ass fired, roasted. But you know what? They actually, some people like you in the chat. Hold on, let me talk. Some people like you in the chat. I don't know if you ever heard of
you're misunderstanding what.
Hey, can I talk?
Go on.
Can I? No, my friend, let me talk. Okay. IBFP in the chat says he needs you on his live Saturday. What you doing Saturday, man? You got a busy schedule or something?
Well, I don't know what time it goes live, but listen, right. This is what.
Can you answer the question? Are you doing something Saturday? Can you be on a live stream Saturday?
I've got 2 kids and I run around and also in the
okay. So you're ducking. Okay.
No, okay. If you want to call me a duck, that's fine, right? I don't think anyone's quite understanding my point.
Right. So we're giving you an opportunity Saturday because the show. Listen, to be honest with you, I'm just bringing this up to you because the show must go on, sir. Show must go on, but you're being invited into another platform Saturday.
Yeah, I know who IBFP is. I'm subscribed to him, and I quite like his content.
He said he will send you a link.
Before you carry on,
be there or be roasted. Be there or be roasted. That's all I gotta say.
He can roast me if he wants. I will go.
D Jefferson has the debate cage too. So
listen,
a lot of people on that duck list.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm saying before you get carried away with everything. I want to give Canelo all the credit, right? And it isn't really me taking it away from him.
You want to give him credit.
All these people.
Hey, LTBA.
All these people put out all these videos.
You know what it is? This nigga Canelo did knock down the damn door at 175, and then his favorite fighter is he worried about his favorite fighter getting his head.
I'm not worried about.
He worried about his favorite fighter getting his head, but he's like this motherfucker Canelo in my favorite fighter division
all over,
and I'm scared that he might fight better beef, and he already setting up the damn narrative with the hydration clause just in case the nigga lose. Because he know he gonna get his ass whooped.
Right, listen to me.
He know he gonna get his ass whooped.
Just listen to me. If Canelo
beats better beef, listen real quick. If Canelo beats better beef with that rehydration clause, are you gonna give Canelo credit or no?
Oh God.
Are you?
Look, ultimately, if Better BF signs with a rehydration clause, it's on him. So yeah, I'll give. If Better BF signs a contract with a rehydration clause, it's on Better BF. So it's on him. If he loses, it's fine.
Mute real quick, LTBA, mute.
All right.
Right. This is what you're not hearing. You just jump into conclusions.
Bro, continue with your point, man.
Right. So if Beterbiev loses to Canelo, Canelo can have all the credit, rehydration clause or no rehydration clause, because it's on Beterbiev to sign the contract. If he doesn't think he can beat him with it, he should.
Got you. We heard you. You said if Beterbiev signs a contract and agrees to the 10 pound rehydration clause, you will give. Hold on, let me talk. You said you're gonna give Canelo credit, right? If he signs the contract. So why the hell are you flaming Sergey Kovalev or Canelo when he signed the contract? So didn't Kovalev sign a contract and agree to the 10 pound rehydration? But it's okay for Beterbiev to do it.
Right. Can you listen to what I'm saying, please? Right. I think
make it make sense.
Would have beaten Kovalev anyway. Right.
You're gonna give Canelo credit for beating your guy with signing the contract for the rehydration clause, but not Kovalev.
Right.
Not because he beat Kovalev.
Can you actually listen to what I'm saying? Right.
I'm saying if he beats Beterbiev, then you give Canelo credit.
No, he doesn't have to beat Beterbiev.
We got you.
Hold on.
You know, he's not good enough until he beats Beterbiev. So hopefully they make that fight happen.
What is it with you guys, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm
hopefully that fight happens, dog.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Because, be honest with you, I want to see good fights. If he's really that good, oh yeah, line him up. Because I've seen that nigga Canelo.
I think you guys got off subject because it was more on the fight.
I really just don't get this. I'm just gonna come out flat and say this to you, right? And hopefully one day you're gonna understand what I'm trying to say. Canelo has had a bad rep in the press because he does his ASAG tactics. I think he would have won anyway. So it's not about taking all the credit away from Canelo. It's about I wish he wouldn't do it because it's not good for boxing. That's what I've been trying to say to you guys. I don't have a favorite fighter that I care.
So the IBF isn't good for boxing. I'm just saying. The IBF does it. I'm just saying. So the IBF is not good for boxing then.
Yeah, I actually think it's unsafe. I thought they'd actually got rid of the rule. So your protection from serious brain injury is directly connected to how hydrated you are. It's your fluid in your brain. Look how many people have been killed this year.
It actually kind of forces, to be honest with you, people to kind of either fight at their normal weight or closer to their natural weight instead of just being somebody who balloons up in weight and try to cheat and cut to it, you know?
Yeah. Right. Now, and as for caring if my favorite fighter loses, I don't give a I don't care whether they lose. I want them to fight. Right.
Right.
I don't have
so that answers a lot, right?
So as an example, right, AJ is one of my favorite fighters. The day after he lost to Ruiz, I just wanted to go out. I didn't want to talk all this nonsense about concussion. All I said is Ruiz has to have all the credit because he signed to fight him when nobody else would. So he deserves all the credit they can get. Right. And I'm all over YouTube saying that. Right. So accusing me of getting sensitive about my favorite fighter might lose. I just couldn't give a monkeys. Right. What I'm trying to say is Canelo doesn't need to employ these tactics. I definitely think he would have beaten Kovalev anyway. Based on the performance and what I saw, I don't think he needed a rehydration clause to beat Kovalev. But when you put it in the contract, you give a platform for people that hate Canelo to come out and criticize Canelo. That was my point that I was trying to make.
Damn. Well, that went all the way left.
Wow.
It went all the way left.
I was only coming on to talk about the clenbuterol threshold, and people got all sensitive about Canelo.
Me myself.
What are those guys gonna do if Canelo loses?
I'm gonna get heat from the UGC for this from my partners. And
I don't even
this
get
is why
any heat.
I think
logical debate.
I think Canelo should move back down. I think he fought the biggest name in the heavyweight division, but not necessarily the best fighter. And this is just how I feel. And I think if Raw or Beterbiev fought Kovalev, it would have probably been the same result.
Yeah,
and I'm not taking nothing away from Canelo. He jumped up 2 weight classes. He's my number 1 pound for pound. But I do feel that those would be a little tougher for him. Those 2 fights would be a little tougher for him.
Let me ask you one question, John. One question, man. While before y'all go on, let me ask you one question.
Go on.
Who do you have at your number 1 pound for pound, John Digley?
Well, I still think Crawford's number 1 for me, just because I think it's harder to be undisputed.
Okay, can we hear your top 5 then?
That's my criteria. That's the only reason. I mean, if people want to have Canelo ahead of Crawford, that's fine. But
who do you? We're talking about your
undisputed is the hardest achievement.
What's your top 3? Your top 3.
Well, I think I'm gonna have Crawford and then Canelo, and then I think Usyk comes in under.
Oh, okay.
He's also undisputed. So that I'm giving it to Crawford because not only is he undisputed, he's then gone on and won a title at the higher weight. Whereas winning 3 titles at 3 different weights, Broner's done that. Ricky Burns has done it. They're not good fighters. So that's why I have Crawford ahead of him. But I mean, if people want to give it to Canelo, it's fine. I'm not getting upset about it.
Oh, that's what you got.
Really not. That's just an opinion. But all I was trying to say is I think it's bad for boxing, for the A side, whoever the A side is, to dictate all these diva terms.
I just don't think that's really that big a deal, man. I think people magnifying that. A lot of people magnify it because they just have something.
It gives them that opportunity to magnify.
Whereas it's not nothing that's uncommon in boxing.
It's not. Canelo was the smaller guy too. So.
He was the smaller guy coming up. This is what you are magnifying nothing, dog. And it's just, to me, it's to take credit away from Canelo winning at a higher weight class.
Giving everybody that opportunity.
With the WBC vitamins that he uses, so whatever. Gotta add that. I mean, well, the skill for skill, he whooping everybody ass. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he nice.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, I think he'd beat Kovalev anyway. From what I saw from Kovalev.
Hey, do you agree with this in the chat right there? Do you see that on the screen?
Wilder come from.
I don't really think in a heavyweight that kind of defeats the point.
Rocket Strike, what's happening?
Man, what's going on with y'all today, man? For real, man.
Everything was all right. Everything was all right until I see this comment.
Right. What's going on, man? You need a shot of whiskey or something, man? What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Y'all sitting there jumping on the man. You know what I mean? It ain't all that serious, but you know what I mean? Everybody gets passionate talking about boxing, but you know what I mean? I just wanted to hop on, man, because you know what I mean? I understand exactly what he's saying, because you know what I mean? And this ain't to really discredit anybody. You know what I mean? Like I don't like motherfuckers with diva tendencies and shit. You know what I mean? For real. Cause I mean, I ain't trying to sound, you know what I mean, a little crazy, but it's diva tendencies. I mean, y'all get what the fuck I'm saying. But you know what I mean? It's like, dude, my thing is this, and this is me. Maybe a few people feel this way. My thing is this, dog. Fuck the bullshit. If you want all the motherfucking credit in the world, nigga, go up to the nigga's weight, beat his ass, no stipulations or nothing. So nobody will talk about anything, bro. That's how it is, man. For real. That's how it is on the streets, for real. In a certain way. You know what I mean? You can't really be cheating. You know what I mean? If you cheat, you get fucking laughed at, you get clowned. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying, well, Canelo did cheat though, you know what I mean, with the clenbuterol back in the day. But you know what I mean? At the same time, bro, it's like, fuck all the stipulations, bro. You know what I mean? Okay, you beat Sergey Kovalev. All right, you got his fucking titles. No more fucking stipulations, bro. Fuck all that fucking the 10 pounds bullshit that you talking about. Fuck all that, nigga. You got the titles. You 175 king right now. Go ahead and beat his ass if you can do it, which I don't, but you could. It's always a chance. Go ahead, beat his ass without no fucking stipulations, bro. Fuck all the bullshit, man.
I don't think Canelo takes those fights. I think Canelo's moving back down.
I don't think he's stupid enough. I don't think he's stupid enough to take those fights.
What it is,
I don't even think he's stupid enough to take Ward.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't even think he's stupid enough to take Ward, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. To me, look, Canelo can very well lose the fights to these opponents that y'all talking about, the Better Beeves, the Bivol, the Andre Gores, or whatever. But to question that nigga's heart at this point, man, is beyond me. Like that, y'all really just
who's questioning this fight?
Take that fight. What type of what type of bitch assness are we seeing in Canelo? Where y'all getting that from?
No,
Like
who's
he gonna
questioning his
intimidate.
heart?
You ain't getting no props. Keep going up and down, thinking you finna keep fighting motherfucker champion, go up and down. Now you get props. You stay in the weight class. You clear it out. That's where you get the props from.
I hear you, Jamal. I hear you on the clearing it out. I got you, and I really wish he would clear out 160 because I think he good enough to beat all them niggas. You know, so I feel you.
Shit,
But
I ain't gotta be
also I'm seeing that he is trying to make history as a Mexican. I see that. Like he's trying
to right. Yeah, you ain't gonna hate. You guys can't hate on him for jumping up and taking the title
because no Mexican ever did that. So this is more of a legacy history move this year for Canelo. This is just 1 year that this nigga is doing it.
What he trying to do? I don't get what he trying to do. He go up, he come down. Like what's he trying to accomplish?
Achieve greatness.
You know what? You know what it is?
Greatness, man.
You know,
that's what he did.
Canelo done fought so many top fighters. He's like on a Floyd Mayweather level. He's a prize fighter now, dog. He fight who the fuck he want to fight. Like, listen, let me tell you something, Jamal, and whoever else got something against that. Who was putting this kind of pressure on Floyd Mayweather to clear out a whole division? When has he ever done that? I'll wait.
Man, I never fuck with Floyd, man.
Okay.
I never fuck with him. I never fuck with him.
All of a sudden, we putting all this kind of pressure on Canelo, and he got more fights than all of them niggas that you can name. All of them. And he's younger than most of them. Putting in work, been fighting top guys, only lost to Floyd. Niggas is trying to question his work.
Black Horseman, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
I'm just trying to figure out what he's doing, what he's trying to have his legacy at. You know, what is he doing? I just don't get that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So who got a better? Who can you name right now? Right, that you a fanboy of that got a better legacy, Canelo?
No,
they got a.
You said legacy?
Better resume.
Legacy.
Oh,
legacy. Currently fighting.
Currently fighting? No, shit, I can't even really think about it right now.
There isn't.
Niggas gonna crash their head and have to bite their fingers to think about that.
No, he's got the best resume.
Jamal talking about what he's trying to do with his legacy.
Wait a minute. Let me talk to Jamal for a second. Let me talk to Jamal for a second. So you trying to say you don't understand what he's trying to do, and he need to clear out the whole 175-pound weight class. So then you must not like Roy Jones, because he picked the quiet man, but he didn't fight Lennox.
Well, it ain't even just got to be 175. It could be 168. It could be either one of the weight
This
classes.
nigga has held 3 straps at 160. He's held 3 straps at 160. This nigga's won at 170, 168. He's won at 175. Like, y'all dudes, man. Y'all gotta stop. He's winning 4 different weight classes. I mean, only 1 loss. Youngest, one of the young champions, dog, and got most skills than probably your favorite fighter, and will whoop his ass.
I don't dispute his resume. Like I fucks with Canelo. I ain't going fucking front. I fucks with him. But I'm just tired of the fucking stipulations, bro. Like that shit is over and dead with, bro.
So what about
Black Horseman? Can I ask you this? Because I don't think Canelo writes these things into the contract anyway. Canelo doesn't write his contracts, does he? Right.
What's your point?
I'm gonna ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. Right. It's the A-side tactics that I think has been bad for boxing generally, and it's made it a less popular sport. So I think the people that are managing Canelo.
Listen, man. I think y'all talking about A-side has existed forever, man. Like y'all acting like this is something that Canelo's doing that a lot of these other fighters haven't been doing by they got themselves to a certain position, so now they can dictate certain things. The opponent can accept the terms or not. Whoever's not going to accept the terms, he going to fight somebody fucking else. But they missing out on the bag. But it is a business. They trying to get the money. Canelo got the bag and the legacy.
Yeah. But listen to what I'm saying, right?
Don't know what y'all talking about. He richer than some of y'all's favorite fighters, and he fight better than a lot of y'all's favorite fighters. I don't understand.
Tell him to fight Charlo then. Tell him to fight Charlo then. At 168. Tell him to do that.
I think he'll beat
Oh my God! I'm glad you came on, Jamal.
I'd like to see that fight, but he don't have to. He don't have to.
I'm asking.
He need to fight. He got to come through Jamal to get credit. He got to come through Jamal Charlo to get credit.
But he
get credit out here, fam. He gotta go through Jamal Charlo to get some credit. Damn, Canelo.
No, I'm just
You
saying.
really did shit out here. You gotta beat Jamal. You gotta beat the Lion.
So now Charlo got to be no dance on the fight Canelo. Is that what you're saying?
No, say again, Jamal. My bad. Go ahead, Jamal. What?
I say so Charlo got to be he got to fight somebody before he fight Canelo. Is that what you're saying? Charlo
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm gonna keep the same energy. Listen, real quick. I'm gonna keep the same energy. The same energy I got with Dillian White, I got it with Charlo as well. But the difference is Dillian White has fought way more top niggas in his division than Jamal Charlo. You know, I would give Dillian White more of the nod with that. Jamal Charlo, if he is a mandatory, he's a number one contender. I feel like Canelo should fight him. But the WBC is on some fuck shit by franchising the nigga so that he can do what he gonna do because he Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, if Canelo gotta fight Charlo, then Wilder gotta fight Dillian White. You gotta keep that same energy.
Listen. Canelo is the money. Listen, Canelo is the meal ticket for the WBC. So the WBC is like whatever's the biggest fight that Canelo can make to give us the most money. We can't hold him down to these mandatory shits because it's about the bag with Canelo. We got to make money off him. We got to make money off Lomo somehow. I don't know what they were doing with that, but that's what they going. That's business. So he looking at if Jamal can't bring me no money, if the WBC can't eat off that fucking fight between Canelo and Jamal, they're not gonna make that fight, bro. They're not gonna make it. You know, like they seen Kovalev as a big fight. Like, damn, this gonna attract a lot of attention. How's Canelo gonna be the big man coming up 2 weight classes? That made it a big fight. Fighting Jamal Charlo, who has done what at 160? What has he done?
He's not a draw.
Nobody really knows him like that.
Kovalev.
At this point for Canelo, it don't even matter. Like y'all say, he can do what he want to do. At this point, it don't even matter what another fighter don't did and what he ain't did. It's about your heart. Okay, you can do what you want to do. You know what? Let me go and fight this guy right here because they say he wants to bet. Okay, let me go and fight him.
Listen,
so at this
let me say something, Jamal.
Matter what somebody else don't deal at this point for Canelo.
Jamal, let me say something real quick.
Your heart now.
Jamal, let me say something real quick. Listen, Floyd never fought Keith, but you know why? Because Floyd is Floyd. Didn't matter that Keith was a mandatory. He was a number 1 contender. Everybody gave him a pass because Floyd is Floyd, right? Right. Okay, so Canelo is Canelo. What you talking about? After Floyd, Canelo is Canelo. After Floyd is Canelo. Canelo is that guy. So if Floyd can duck Keith, hey, Canelo can duck Jamal. I mean, y'all accepted with Floyd. Why y'all keeping the same energy with Canelo?
Exactly. Why don't Charlo just go ahead and fight Andre, get another title, and make a better case for himself to get
that's
the
a
fight?
unification right there. You know, he can't take the franchise strap, no way. So go ahead and get a unification in.
He's just backed out of the Andre fight as well. He said that he'd moved to DAZN for that, and then for whatever reason,
or leave the WBC, or leave the WBC.
10 minutes later, was like, nah, I ain't get nothing from that fight.
Yeah,
it's like what? Doesn't make sense.
So who's supposed to fight? Who you supposed to fight next?
Well, he don't want to fight.
Andre.
Why don't he fight Andre? He'll have another title. Why not go for another title to make a case for yourself?
It's a unification fight. It'll make himself a much bigger name. He'll command a better purse because of it. Why wouldn't he fight Andre?
Yeah, if he beats Andre, man, he'll be the man. But he won't. He can't beat Andre. Andre's the best at 160.
If he beat Andre, he probably could get a Canelo fight. He'd at least stand a chance.
His brand to go up.
Yep.
Let me say something real quick, because niggas trying to come on with their clout. Hey, look, no clout allowed over here. You know, if it ain't the UGC, if it ain't the IBFP, if it ain't the NBBC, BFE, don't bring that shit over here for your clout. Okay, you know, y'all trying to get free promo. Go do a video or something like the rest of them niggas. Okay, so you will not be accepted on this live stream, and I know who you are.
Black Horse, man. Can I just ask you this question because I didn't actually ask the question to you. Do you think it would have been better for Canelo to have not put the rehydration clause in the contract with Kovalev? Kovlev's not a particularly big.
To be honest with you, man, Canelo went up in weight, fam. He went up in weight, so that doesn't make or break my credit towards Canelo.
It's not about credit. Hold on. I'm not talking about credit as a boxer.
It's not about nothing like that. He was still at a weight disadvantage going up 2 weight classes. Mikey just got his ass beat on for 12 going up against Earl. Okay, Rigo got motherfucking no most going up 2 weight classes. Okay, guys that go up 2 weight classes usually get stopped or embarrassed. What the fuck did he do? He went up 2 weight classes and stopped the champion. Right. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the bullshit.
That's not what I'm saying. You're misunderstanding my point. Right? I think Canelo is beating Kovalev anyway. Listen to what I'm saying first. I think Canelo would have beaten Kovalev anyway. I don't think he needed the rehydration clause. I don't think Canelo wrote it in the contract.
Hold on real quick, bro, because you're a guest. So, yeah.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yo, what's good?
Yeah, bro. Hey, leave that clout shit off the motherfucking platform. You know what I'm saying? Leave that clout off of here, bro. You know, I've been cool with you, but you getting on some clout shit now. And you been on some trolling shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, you're on your last leg with the UGC, to be honest. What's up?
Nah, man, much respect to UGC, bro. It's just a little hashtag we got going. You're there at Jalik's channel.
Oh, no. Salute to everybody in the chat, though.
Who we talking about been on some trolling shit?
Not you. You a troll, but
okay.
Like you. So, not you.
No. Hey, let me tell you this. This shit might sound far-fetched, though. Be real. If Canelo, if he bring back Andre Ward and beat him, he really solidified and probably one or two best in our generation. I'm probably pushing, reaching, but
you said if Canelo beats Andre Ward?
Yeah, if Canelo beat Andre Ward, bring him back, beat him.
Y'all not gonna give him credit. Y'all not gonna give him credit.
I don't think that'll be a hard fight to make for either one of them.
Y'all not gonna give him credit. Y'all gonna say something else, bro. Y'all gonna have something else. You know, y'all gonna say
Yeah, Canelo will get all the credit in the motherfucking world if he beat Ward.
Yeah, he get all the credit, man. I had to give it to him.
Okay, so y'all said because Andre Ward beat Kovalev, then you give him major credit if he beat Ward. Got you. Hey, you know what? Be honest with you, man. We had the first live stream, really. No, actually, second, because somebody put up a video interviewing Andre Ward about that question, like if he would fight Canelo. But he said he'd never call him out and all that shit. But we talked about the matchup, how big that fight would be. But I don't know. If it happens, it happens. I got a favorite Canelo. Canelo's gonna win that.
Over Ward?
Shit, Canelo gonna win. Man, you crazy. Man, hell no.
I'm just telling you, bro. I like Ward.
Hey, man, nah. Hell nah.
Let me tell you why. Y'all can say y'all part. And I got to shut it down in about 15 minutes. But let me just give you my reason. Let y'all rip. I feel like the reason why he will lose is because with this, even though Ward got tremendous skills, and I think he's one of the best I've seen skill-wise in the ring, adjustments, grit, all of that, but his defense ain't that great. Being honest with you, his defense has never been that great. And it wasn't even great at a higher weight class. When he fought Kovalev, he got hit a lot. He got dropped, you know. And I just feel like Canelo's ability to make you miss, make you pay is going to be vicious in there for Ward. You know, it's going to be vicious in there for Ward. But, I mean, y'all got your opinion. Let it rip.
Canelo ain't beating no motherfucking Ward, man.
Okay. And he has the activity advantage as well, sir.
Canelo ain't gonna beat Mayweather. He ain't gonna beat Mayweather. He bring him back. He can't even beat him down.
I don't know about that, Holmes.
Y'all talking about two niggas that's about to get off the couch, and then they're reporting shit is just gonna jump in there with Canelo and win. That's what y'all talking
about. Hey, Black.
All right.
Hey, Black.
Put your money where your mouth is. Dumb shit allowed. What's
Hey
good, man?
Black, hey Black, this nigga tripping, bro. Mayweather, man, gonna get his ass knocked smooth out. He fucking around with Canelo, man.
It's
Gonna
Well,
Canelo.
get knocked
Canelo
smooth
not the
out.
same fighter he was then. Canelo done stepped up his
Exactly.
game, and he's a lot bigger.
So,
Look, hold on real quick. Tim said,
Canelo don't step up his his weight. That's it. That's it.
listen,
Weight don't
Tim
make you
said,
like.
my
You
bad,
don't
go ahead.
think Canelo's a better fighter now?
Shit, man.
Yeah,
Canelo,
he
hey,
don't.
niggas keep
No,
fucking around. With this
he don't.
nigga vitamins and his skills, he about to whoop any nigga. I'm telling you. Whooping any nigga. He's Super Saiyan mode on these niggas out here right now.
I still can't go against TBE though. I just can't go against him. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I
He's
can't.
my favorite fighter though.
This
We
nigga
know
over there with
Jamal.
the goddamn witch hats and shit. Take it up for this nigga. Mr. Knee-high boots. All right, bro. Keep defending that nigga. Whatever. He come back out of retirement, Canelo whooping his ass. You know, please make that
Think
mistake.
so. All right. All right. If he come back out of retirement and him and Canelo fight, I'm gonna bet you $100 too.
Hey, I don't know why these dudes get sensitive. You're a guest, you know, John Daly. So, first time on the show. We're glad you came on. There is no sensitivity. We just, you know, I think you was on for like an hour or something and some change. Appreciate you coming on. Keep flexing in the comments. What do you say? Okay, here for the clout. So yeah, no more clout, man. These trolling ass clout niggas and shit. Like y'all come over here. Hey, look, be honest with y'all, man. Look, UDC fucks with the NBBC. We fuck with who we fuck with. You know, we ain't got to come to other people's platforms and put our hashtags in y'all shit. We don't have to do that. You know what I mean, we're not trying to get clout off y'all. You know what I mean? For some reason, they trying to do it over here though. That's what I'm noticing. So interesting.
What the fuck is going on?
It's just some
Oh,
shit
shit.
going on, man. You know, niggas think it's competition, so they trying to create their own hashtag and their own movement, and they want to use us to get their name. It's just like, bro, you don't have to do that. You just got to put in your own work, push out your content, and leave the clout shit out of here. Like, don't use us for clout. Yeah.
Hey, UGP. Hey, y'all smoke on that message Spence put up. So I give up.
I mean, here we go again with this shit. Here we go again with this shit. And I ain't got that much more time, but like when is look, y'all think what y'all want to think now. Like I said, nobody, I guess, has seen him, heard from him. Y'all saying it's him posting. First, y'all said he put the post, the broken bones on the Savage. Then y'all said it was somebody else. Then he walks outside with a camera, but we don't know if that's him. Now we can get a post where he's saying, I give up with a crying emoji. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all want people to believe, I'll just, just leave it to the other side niggas to report that. You know what I mean?
That's a clip.
Man,
Right
Spence is
there.
a broken man, Slim.
That's a clip,
Spence is
mate.
a broken man.
Nah,
I don't know.
they could be a setup right there and keep bring somebody out who want to fight and beat the shit out of them. That probably could be a setup though. You never know, cause that message was kind of vague.
Man,
It wasn't telling you nothing. It wasn't really saying that. I give up. Like, what you giving up on? Like, what? Life, drinking, boxing? Like, what you say? You gotta say something more than that, bro. For real.
that could be
I told you
anything,
that.
man. Well, I wish the man the best. I hope he comes back 110%, and so we could get these big fights going on. And that's it. That's it. I mean, what people are saying and all that shit, you can't buy into everything to what people are tweeting and shit like that, man, because it's just all BS. Till I see something, I believe half of what I see and none of what I hear.
People that see your
Shout
camp
out,
stuff
hey,
around you.
shout out to Eric. He says I watch all the channels on Mutual. Shout out to the Mutual niggas out there. Shout out to the Mutuals. You know, hey, end of the day,
Mutual.
shout out to the Mutual niggas. But
you need Mutual to keep you balanced, man.
To answer your question, El Jefe, we support who support us. That's where I'm at with it. If a nigga don't support me and you trying to come over here with his shit and market his shit, look, he don't support us. So why are you over here? Why are you over here? So at the end of the day, we support who support us. So there's your answer.
Hey, Black, don't get wrapped up in that shit, man. If niggas want to keep, because you know what though, niggas gonna keep coming on and talking shit. So fuck all the bullshit, fuck all the
No,
rapping.
no, I just don't
You
want
know
him
what I
to
mean?
say
If they
he's
want
been
to
on
keep
my
talking
platform
shit,
before.
let him
So I
hop
want
on. Yeah, let him hop on and destroy him. Send him back with his tail tucked between his legs. That's how you
this
do it.
nigga El Jefe, he know he been bodied many times, but I don't want him over here for clout. He used to be cool, but he on some clout shit now. So I'm like, okay, get out of here. Samuel says mutual just means
Oh
casual.
man. Oh man. Dog. Fuck
There ain't no
the
crossfire.
bullshit, man.
But
Man,
at the
you
end of
always
the
gonna
day,
have
man.
wild youngins laying around.
But shout out, hey man, your baby, all right, man? Because man, you told us about the shot, so ain't no what you call it, side effects or
Oh
nothing.
yeah. No. Yeah. She good, bro. Appreciate
All right.
you asking about her, man. Bro, that's what's up. She good. You
Nah,
know what I
man,
mean?
because I've been hearing
She
reports
ain't
just
even.
on other, yeah,
No. Go ahead. What you say? You was hearing reports on what?
just like other situations with the, you know what I mean, vaccines and stuff like that. So I just want to check with you to make sure you know everything's good on your end.
Hey, Slim. I'm telling you right now, man. If anything happened to any one of my kids, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to that doctor's office. I'm smoking them. I'm putting the gun
Just
down.
you ain't. I don't want you to even.
I'm a
Hey,
smoker.
listen. I don't want you to even spill that out.
Implicate.
That's
Yeah.
why I just want to make sure you straight,
Man,
bro. That's it. Because
it's cool. It's cool. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you where I'm coming from because I don't care. Anything happen to any of my kids, dog, I would die for them. Straight up.
and
If
that's
I gotta
any
go to
man.
prison, yeah. If
Any
I gotta
man.
go to prison, with a cellmate named Tyrone, big bald headed nigga, fuck it. It is what it is.
Wow.
That's what I'm doing.
Right.
That's how I'm rocking.
Shout out to Rocket
You
Strike.
ain't lying.
Shout out to Rocket Strike.
What?
Shout out to Jamal Wright for coming on, always having the courage to hit the link and speak his pill, you know, because we disagree with him a lot, but it don't matter. You know, if he want to stay on a casual train, man, stay on it, bro. Go ahead. We don't care.
I
You're
ain't
welcome.
gonna be a casual because I like somebody. I don't get that. I just don't get that right there.
We fucking with you, man. And then
Jamal,
1-2
you
Kid,
do be
man.
delusional though, man.
And then 1-2
I said, you
Kid,
do.
man. We appreciate you too, bro.
Oh yeah.
Always
But
coming through.
if you double team, it's just like a fight. If you do 3 against 1 or 4 against 1, I'm gonna lose every time.
But at least you ready to throw, you still be ready to throw them hands though. So that's why I fuck with you. It don't matter if it's 3 niggas. You ready to throw your hands. So that's what's up.
He always steps in the arena.
I can tell a lot about niggas in these live shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, Jamal, yeah, you know, he might get pieced up by a few niggas, but he'll throw them hands though. Shit, that nigga he gonna fight.
I ain't gonna run.
He ain't gonna run. He ain't gonna fight. That nigga gonna fight.
Hey, he like that Bama from Gladiator, Gluteus Maximus. What the fuck his name is? I don't know the nigga name.
What the fuck? Pause.
Gluteus Maximus and shit. Jamal Gluteus Maximus around this motherfucker.
Oh.
I had to throw a little humor in this motherfucker, man. This shit was getting real serious real quick.
Shout out to Tim for the new hashtag for today. Hashtag no dumb shit allowed. I fucks with that shit, bro.
Thanks for having me on, Black man. I'm about to cut
Yes,
out,
sir.
man.
Yeah, appreciate
you. Know, and for all y'all clout chasing guys, hashtag Henny. Have a good day, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for having me on again. Subscribe to all them UGC partners because, man, everybody out here just kicking the truth, man. And that's just what it is. The movement's real, fellas. Later.
Peace out, brother.
Hey, appreciate you, Black man. Appreciate you for having me on, bro. You know what I mean? UGC is the best, man. You know what I mean? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, like my man Idol TV, man.
Shout out to
you know what I mean? But man, everybody, man, just relax, man. Like, stay out of bullshit. You know what I mean? Ain't that serious. You know what I mean? Like, you like your nigga, okay, you like your nigga, whatever. You know what I mean? And always respect the other man. Always respect the other man, because you know what I mean? Everybody got opinions. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has the best answer to anything. You know what I mean? It's just, in this case over here, the UGC, we just not biased, for real, for real. You know what I mean? Like, we lay it down on anybody. If you want it, come and get it. You know what I mean? If you beat me, cool. I'll be back. You know what I mean? I'll be back for your ass, but it's cool. I'll be back. But y'all take care, man. Appreciate you, Black man.
Peace and love, bro. Be safe.
You too.
Shout out to Chin Smoke in the chat. He said, peace out, everyone. Enjoy the day. That's the last word, man. We're going to leave off on that. Y'all enjoy your day. I'm your host, Black Horse Promotions. Peace.